Hi everyone! Welcome back to Casters and Blasters, a Dungeons & Dragons live stream that I put on with my friends. I am your Dungeon Master, Zane. I am joined this evening, as usual, by my friends Alex as Zellar, Paige as Luciva, Gary as Jeratos, and Ethan as Noka. We are on episode 8 of 9. We're on episode 9, definitely, of our series so far. Where last we left off, the party had disrupted the sinking of a merchant vessel. The merchant vessel's arrival was foretold for days. It was to be a lucrative event for the town, the small, sleepy fishing town of Cod's Breath. The town was full of people. There were people from nearby villages who had come to sell their wares in anticipation of this haul of goods that was supposed to reach their shores, where they would have first pick of items before they were sent off to larger cities. The party watched the ship begin to pull into the harbor with great anticipation, just like everybody else in Cod's Breath. And a very public, I guess you could call it an event of piracy, occurred. The creatures that had teamed up with the Fae earlier in this season were finally revealed to be Triton, vengeful aquatic humanoid creatures. The party managed to stop them from sinking this merchant vessel, which they attacked from underwater, fought off 2 of the Coral Knights, as well as the Triton swordsmen and archers, although they did not stop the Triton from making off with a substantial amount of the merchant vessel's gunpowder. They were able to save about half of the merchants on board, and there was still a large event in town the next day, as it was kind of crucial for economy. Zellar put on a great show where he impersonated the town's mayor and embarrassed him terribly. There was actually some moral contradiction that happened later in the session, because some of the NPCs were like, don't worry about it, that guy's an asshole. But it was a bit rough for Diabolus. He is an asshole, to be clear. After which, the party got another little shopping spree in. Again, first pick of all the goods off the merchant vessel. And I believe, did we end with a long rest? Can someone remind me?
I believe we did.
Oh? There it is. My monitor just switched off. Okay.
Yes, we did end with a long rest.
Wonderful. All right. I need my
Okay.
NPC names. Where are they? I have them here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, baby girls.
We'll make them up on the fly.
Nope, got you. The party wakes in the morning, feeling like they've had a pretty eventful last couple of weeks, probably. It just seems to have been one thing after another. And all of the breaks that you guys are possibly able to take here in the town are welcome. You've been making decent money, turning it around and turning it into things that are beneficial for you guys in the long run. Turning into a proper business here. As the party congregates on the first floor of the tavern, Forand is sitting at the bar, not behind the kind of front desk like he normally is, and he's talking to Creel, the human man who was the kind of swordsman, the quartermaster for the merchant vessel. They appear to be locked in a fairly serious conversation. Some of the other crew members are drinking with the pixie and the bugbear that you guys rescued from the hags. And there are still many visitors in town from the event yesterday. So as far as it goes, the tavern itself is doing fairly well. Forand stops as he sees you guys come down, and he goes, good morning, everyone. Creel, hang on for just a moment. I'm already talking business, so I wanted to catch you really quickly. Zelar, you want to make some quick gold?
Always.
Can you give me 30 minutes on stage? You just play
What do you
anything.
need? Anything in particular? Or-
Music, something nice,
All right.
gentle, good vibes.
bit
Think
on-
like brunch, I think.
All right, yeah. Yeah, what kind of gold we talking?
30 minutes, I'll give you 10 gold. If you go an hour, I'll give you 25. How about that?
25 it is.
All right. We have a lot of people in here for breakfast. Let's capitalize.
You know, it might be wrong, but it does feel like it might be all right doing a bit of an encore performance.
Oh,
Yesterday, perhaps? Might make people feel a little better.
if you think that you have a way to put a nice bow on that performance, by all means, I trust your judgment. I'm looking for something to just keep people entertained and lighthearted here while they have breakfast or lunch.
So, Zelar's immediate instinct is unfortunately where I choose to go, which is I am going to disguise self as Greymane once again. However,
Okay.
I'm going to be playing the pipes of the sewers. I will use one of the charges for this.
Okay.
I'm going to dress up as Greymane in a weird little rat costume. And then I'm going to be Greymane, King of the Rats, as the little rats dance with me while I perform.
Wow.
Will the
Make a
rats know the
performance check for
choreography?
Zelar
course
makes me
they-
realize I don't hate enough.
Go ahead and make a performance check for me, Alex. Make 2 since you're going for the full hour.
Okay, great. There will have to be a +5 on this with advantage.
Dude, Zelar's doing like ranked competitive hate while we're just over here doing casual hate.
Okay, so that ends up being a 30 for that
30.
performance.
So that's for the first one. Go ahead and roll for the second one.
Okay. Oh wait, that's okay. So that's gonna be a
It doesn't
32.
32. Perfect. So it actually starts amazing and gets better. You can describe it if you'd like, but just know that everybody in the tavern really enjoys it, gets an absolute kick out of it. Greymane is not coming anywhere near the tavern for probably the next few days at least.
I would
so
like to
He does not stop into catch it himself.
help tie the bow a little bit. And because I do feel like with how well I rolled, it just fully goes into bullying. I
Nice.
do believe that ultimately the last song would be how the king of the rats is going to be like victorious in keeping them safe and protected from the other harms of Earth. Not in the way that like belittles the Fae, because Forand is also there, but more so like generic sort of villains
Okay.
in a more propaganda-y kind of way, I guess. for
Sure,
lack of
the
a
out
better word.
the
Yeah.
outsiders. I got you. Okay, great. Everybody loves it. I mean, the fishermen are cheersing over it. Forand is once again at the bar, in deep discussions again with Creel. And you see that now sat on the other side of Forand is this hefty dwarven man pulling out a deck of cards. Just start shuffling it. The rest of you guys catch breakfast and a morning beer if you so care during Zelar's performance.
Without question.
I would love to know what you guys want to do.
Yeah, so Jeratos would, I don't know if anyone remembers from last time, but before the long rest, he painted his magnum opus of the campaign so far, which was a lovely little warm composition of all of his friends sitting around and sharing a meal around a hearty tavern table, the very one that we're sitting at right now. So you all watch as Jeratos walks over to that easel where you see that painting that could easily sell for hundreds of gold, and starts making his way toward the fire.
I'd like hold him back for this one.
There it
Light.
goes.
Light.
And then
There
he
it
just,
Beautiful light.
it must be destroyed. It is the cycle of all things. All beauty will someday fade. And no
But
matter how much we love them, we must always be willing to let them go.
If I may, some things ought to decay naturally. All things do.
I understand, but I feel it would be inappropriate. It would go against my very mantra to choose one out of the pile I've already burned. Unless you
What
feel
if
you can
someone
convince me
stole
otherwise.
it from you?
Well, I suppose there's nothing I could do if it were just to vanish from my hands when I wasn't looking.
What's that?
What?
All right.
Snatch it from his hands.
Oh, well, that problem took care of itself, I suppose.
Fully can't fit into my pocket, so it's just like up my.
I mean, it's
It's
got the whole
box.
party around a table. Like it's quite a large painting.
Yeah.
You see the outlines behind Zelar.
It's like, oh man, I have no idea where that painting could have
Yeah.
gone.
It's gone.
All right. Yeah, then he would just go sit down, eat his breakfast, and enjoy the
Okay.
show.
Nice. As you sit back down with Luciva and Noka and Zelar, you know, Zelar has been off stage now in order to interrupt you burning your painting. As Zelar makes their way over, Forand, Creel, and the Dwarven gentleman make their way over to your table as well. And Forand sits down, puts 25 gold in front of you, Zelar. And he goes, I begin to grow concerned about whether or not I should say if you did a good job, just because of the subject matter, but I think you know the answer. Outside of that, how would you all have to be a little, what's the common phrase? My guinea pigs.
I really like where this is going. This is going to be fantastic. Please go on.
So, I mean, we've had a couple of events recently where we've had a lot of people in town, yes, and we have our local merchants who profit from that greatly, our local businesses like my own tavern. But Creel brought an interesting proposition before me that I had not considered. What we need is a casino. And Creel just closes his eyes and nods. And Forand goes, from what Creel has been telling me, in all of the major portside towns that he goes to, the sailors will show up, have a piss ton of drink, get absolutely drunk, and spend all of their money on games of chance that they think they can win, when the games are slightly in favor of the house, which would be Forand. And, yes. Anyway, I'm asking you if you'd like to play a hand of cards and put some money on the line.
Forand, I must say, this feels quite out of character for you. As someone who has been a member of this community to suddenly wish to extract value from the community, it sounds quite familiar to one Diabolus.
Well, here's the
Immediately
thing.
put the 2 gold I have left in my inventory on the table.
You can always
Well-
count on Luciva.
I'm thinking that it sort of serves as an injection to the economy for the local town, and a bit of a tourist attraction for drunken sailors who are just planning on passing through, which happens, frequently. And of course, if they're just here to mosey on by and we never see them again, and then they lose a few gold here and at the tavern, well, good for local business, yes? Injecting money into the town.
Noka was to clear his voice and speak up and say, there will be rules for end. I will not have this casino here unless there are rules, like spending limits for members of the town. I am not opposed to foreigner come and gamble their money, but I would not have many members of our community become victims.
Okay, fine. Is that the only rule that you want right now? I think that that's fair. I mean,
This is the only rule that Noka can think of right now, but Noka is sure there are other stipulations to be added in future times.
I would
I'm-
also like to say that we should not take advantage of those whose wisdom has not yet reached the acumen necessary to assess the risk of gambling. I believe there should also be age limits determined by the species and by the race of those who walk in. So I believe you should keep a lexiconum of the when all species reach adulthood. Like elves, I can speak for myself. We reach so at the age 100. Before that, I don't believe we have the wisdom necessary to make good choices.
Would you say that perhaps if I'm judging that they are able to drink, then that they should be able to gamble as well?
I believe your judgment has proven sound so far.
I would agree. That seems like an easy thing to incorporate. Sure, the drinkers play the money games.
Excellent
sober people
loophole. Excellent loophole. If they can drink, then they can play. A 12-year-old can drink.
Free glass of our cheapest ale if you play. And we will
10
close all the
across
windows
the
and keep the
board.
lights on all the time.
I love that Geratos is not smart enough to see he's being played here, so I'd have to be like, yes, that sounds fair.
Excellent.
All right.
-1
Well,
intelligence.
I see that
Should
we've
also
got
have
to.
rotating entertainment. People that play on stage looks at Zellar. So that way they can, make a good fee, and the more popular the attraction, maybe you'll get more people showing up to port.
I'm thinking
Looks at Zellar, yeah.
chain, perhaps a location in Snaggletooth Bluff, further out to the west and east. We'll get there. For now,
Noka
yes,
knows in his
Zellar.
heart that Tenna will come and tear down this establishment if it is doing any harm at all to the local community.
Zellar, you may have a slightly more dependable fixture here. Should we, of course, continue to see revenue, we'll have to advertise, but I'm thinking we need to capitalize on this now before people start to leave town. So, how rude of me. Allow me to introduce you to another friend. You've probably seen him around. This is Brulok. And you see the dwarven man, beard. The sides of his head are like clean shaven, but he's got a singular braid that runs down the back. He's just wearing heavy leathers. Howdy.
Right.
Brulok. Pleasure to meet you. He goes and shakes each of your hands. I'd be the first dealer, game master for the establishment.
Ooh, a
Lived
game
here
master
for
sounds like an important position.
lived here
One
for
of great responsibility.
32 years now. I think I have a good handle on the folks who come and go.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, the
So
cat's
look-
in attack mode. The cat's in attack mode. Oh,
No, he'll be fine. Sorry
looks
for
like
the interruption.
Looks like we got a 2 gold ante. You sissies want to play or not?
I will gladly observe the first round. And he's just gonna cross his arms and just watch the table.
I can't tell if I love your energy or I hate it. Either way, I'm in.
He said 2 gold?
2 gold
Oh.
ante.
All I
Yeah,
have left.
absolutely. Noka sits down at the table.
All right, boys. The
He's not
game-
above some financially responsible gaming.
He starts shuffling the game. I know how to play too right now. I'm expanding my own knowledge. Shuffles again. I could play. We could do poker or blackjack. Shuffles again. What do you think? What do you want to play?
Noka speaks up and he says, Texas or 5 card?
I don't know what that is, but 5 card.
What is
I don't know what the fuck is a Texas. It's 5 card.
Could have just said Hold'em.
Faerun or
just said
5
Hold'em.
card?
Faerun Hold'em.
So here's how we do this for 5 card. I'm just looking its ability checks. You can use intelligence or wisdom for strategy. You can use charisma to bluff or sleight of hand checks, for example. And then 4, if you wanted to play blackjack, we're just gonna roll d20s.
I can use raw wisdom, right?
Can I like,
Uh,
as an
yeah.
observer, can I like help them?
Just to say,
Sure.
my only int skill
Sure.
is Arcana, which I don't think applies to this game, and my only
Yeah, no, it
whiz
would just
skill
be
is
you would just
survival.
roll intelligence or wisdom, unless you had like a skill where you're like, hey Zane, I want to use this one.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want to use survival. How does that work in poker?
A bear
I-
bursts into the tavern in the middle of the hand and mauls your opponent to death.
It says I
Congratulations.
can follow tracks and find a trail. Could we say that I'm following the tracks of the cards by counting them?
totally.
He's believing in the heart of the cards.
Give
He's
me a
gonna
nature
win!
check to count the cards real quick.
All right. I'll just do wisdom check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're doing 5 card, go ahead and make a wisdom check for the first hand, Noka. Zellar, what do you want to do?
Ooh, that's a spicy 21.
So
Ooh.
you could say no if it has to be. I think my best move, based on my wisdom's not being so hot, is moving in on just trying to gaslight if I don't do well enough.
Absolutely.
So I would love to make a deception check.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
whatever my hand ends up being.
For sure.
You're just bluffing good.
Yeah.
Is he still disguised as Diabolus right now?
No, that would have worn off by now.
Okay.
That would be an 18 on deception for whatever
Okay.
I've got.
Okay, and Luciva, what do you want to do?
Luciva's gonna act like they're about to just absolutely sweep right now. They're gonna be completely in their own head, like they got this. I would like to make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Good God, no.
No? Oh,
It's an
that's okay.
11.
So now here's how this will work. Ethan, roll a d20 with advantage. Alex, roll a d20 with advantage. Paige, roll a d20.
Do it.
The house always rolls with advantage.
Hmm.
Sick.
It's not letting me choose advantage, so I'm just going to roll a d20 twice.
Yeah, roll twice.
First roll is 18, second roll is 11, so that's going to be an 18.
Okay, very nice.
Did you just roll nat 20?
No. So I rolled both dice at the same time. So 14 was the higher of my two.
Okay,
17 was mine.
17. Okay, very nice. In that case, hang on. So our pot was 6. It was 8. So between 3 winners, with Ethan being the highest, that would be 3. No. Yeah, 3, 2, and it would be 3, 3, and 2. Is how we'll do that. So
I get 3 gold.
Noka will get 3 gold. Luciva will get 3 gold. Zellar will get his 2 gold back. So actually, wait, you would get the ante back too. That's how we'll do that. No, because that is the ante. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only net 1 gold. Is what
You
you're
net 1
saying.
gold.
Listen, I don't know about you all, but this casino idea is a fantastic idea, in my opinion. I'm literally up 50% of my net worth right now with just that one hand. I'm feeling top of the world.
Higher ante pays higher dividends, of course.
I literally have nothing else.
You want to run some blackjack real quick?
Yeah,
think
let's do 1.
We'll do
Let's
one.
do blackjack. So here's how this will work. We're not going to 21. We're going to 31. We're gonna roll d20.
That's funny.
I'll throw it.
No skill checks here. We're gonna go one player at a time. Ethan, roll
Okay.
roll a d20.
D20, first roll is going to be a 7.
7. Okay. You want to hit? Of course. You're gonna get a
Yeah,
second one. Roll 2.
Absolutely.
On that 20.
Rolling to hit. That's going to be a 3. I'm going to roll to hit again.
Let's
Cool.
go.
So
Nat
you're at
20,
10.
come on.
Nat 20.
It's going to be a 12. I'm at a total of 22 right
Yeah.
now.
Do you want to? Do you
Ooh,
want to hit?
hit or
31?
stay.
It's
Yeah,
31, you said?
31.
9 or
There's-
lower odds are technically not in your favor.
They're not
Yeah.
really good. I'm going to stay on a 22.
Okay.
22.
Alex, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll roll for the house right now.
So first is 12. So there's only one. Actually, that 20 would bust me out. That's the only one.
19.
You're not going to roll a
19.
nat
Let's
20,
see.
though.
That brings me up to 17.
Ooh.
gonna
So
go
your
gold.
your chances are
Ooh.
still good.
13, so that brings me to a 30. I'm fucking
30. Okay.
He's dead.
All right,
He's
Paige.
set. All right. Natural 1.
Hey,
Okay.
I just need a 30.
That can count as a 1 or a 20.
Natural 30, baby.
A 9, so I'm at 10.
Uh-huh.
All right. Give me
Then a
that nat 20. Give me that nat 20.
You got it.
A 15.
25.
25.
You have to go for it. You gotta go for
Don't
it.
go for it. You're gonna bust.
Listen.
Are you hitting?
Money
Hit it
is
and
just
quit
a
it.
monetary. I got a 12. I bust.
Okay. The house shows a 25. So,
Oh.
technically, Zellar's the only winner here.
Yep.
There was no ante, though. So,
Oh yeah, there was no ante.
unless you want to say everybody put in a 2 gold ante.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't ask first, though.
I
You
absolutely
did not.
I now have 1 gold, gentlemen.
I would absolutely give you back your gold.
Love you.
I just needed the thrill.
So, then you'll just get 2 gold from the house, Zellar.
Huge.
All right. Burlock will put the cards away, and he goes, I think I'll start making rounds to other tables. That went pretty well. Fellas, nice to meet you again. I'm around if you need anything. I'm usually here. Beforehand always knows where to find me, at least, so. All right. And he will move over to another table, shuffle a pack of cards.
That was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
I must say I was surprised with the honesty of the dealer. He pulled no tricks.
It's a good sign.
In the
Forehand.
blackjack games, just so you know, house could throw away 1 roll they didn't want
Okay.
instead of getting advantage on anything.
I like
Okay.
that.
But go ahead.
That's pretty
Alex.
good.
Forehand, where did you say that this dwarven fella came from?
Oh, he's been here for a long time. He's a keep to himself type of fellow, but he loves card games and money.
I see.
So he kind of put himself in that conversation, actually. He's lived here for a long time. He helped build the dam. He's the only one of the dwarves who helped build the dam that stayed in Cot's Breath. The rest of them are in Snaggletooth Bluff or have moved elsewhere. It's been there for 90 some odd years, so...
I see.
Wow. And Forehand, I was thinking, I was using my mental acumen to come up with an idea. I believe this chain of casinos that you were discussing, a good name for them would be the Forerunner Casino.
Because of, like, my name is Forehand?
Because your name is Forehand.
Ah, yes.
But I don't know if that gets the right point across, is that you're there for games. So maybe the casino...
But who's running the games? Forehand. He is the
Yes.
game runner, the Forerunner.
Oh.
But hence the foreplay.
Ah, the foreplay.
Foreplay casino. Wait, I'll think about that one. That has merit.
I dare you to do a persuasion check.
Nah, he's too good at those.
With disadvantage.
Oh man. Or the four. What about the Four Sweets Casino?
Mm.
I'll workshop it, but I'm going to keep track of all of those. I'm actually going to follow Brillick around a little bit and watch how this goes. See if we
Do your thing.
to make any extra money today. Probably will, based on how things are going so far. So, well, actually, I think we just lost money, didn't we?
Technically, yeah, but
Okay, wait a
don't
minute.
think about it too much. Don't think-
I wouldn't
we'll
put
see.
much
Lucky bunch.
consideration into that.
It's a test group. It's a
Not
test group.
everyone is as skilled as poker.
See,
is.
that's how you get them for, and you let them win a little bit, and then that's when they really start to pile their money. And there we go. I'm already on a winning streak. I'm going to win here, and you take
know
everything
my-
to the way.
And though my math is not fantastic, I do believe you only did lose 4 total gold of your own stores. The rest came from my dear friends here.
Yes, that is true, but we are still in the red for gold, so...
I would just give that dwarf a couple more minutes. I'm sure he'll.
I'm
Sure,
sure.
we'll make it
I'm
back.
sure. I'm sure.
No.
Can I spend just a couple of minutes going around and I don't know if this would be persuasion or deception, basically just egging on people in the bar to risk a little
persuasion.
bit more.
Persuasion.
Okay.
That's your money. You worked for
Could
that.
he
That's a
make-
nat 20 for a 27.
Oh my god.
Holy smoke.
It works on every person. It works on every person. Foran makes a lot of money and decides without hesitation that he's going to open a chain of casinos starting right here in God's Breath.
I imagine it being like that scene in the Witcher series where like Yaskir just sings "Toss a coin to your Witcher" and then suddenly everybody loves Witchers. Like
You
I
know
feel
what?
like that's what happened.
With a natural 20 on that, he'll put his hand on your shoulder at the end and he'll go, "The foreplay casino it is."
Yes!
I cannot wait for these to show up in other campaigns. So
Walk into your
excited.
local foreplay casino.
Yeah. The full.
Please tell me that it's 4 like the number 4. That would make me so happy.
No, it's
the
for like my name for FOR.
Full play casino.
It's a
Okay.
casino for
Because
play.
it's a casino
It's
for
a good
play.
game. Yes,
The
it's a good
It's
game.
also
Entire-
like, it's got buzz, it'll catch people's ear foreplay. What are you talking about? Oh, a new casino.
And
Perhaps
one
you should
might
It's
also-
say
all
you were-
suggestive. It's good.
Yeah. One might
Perhaps
say you
one
get
day you-
turned on to gambling. You know what I'm saying? Just
Perhaps an
Perhaps one day
addict.
You could extend
A
the
foreplay
services
addict.
to. You could extend your services to include a brothel one day as well.
oh, hang on here.
For sex. No.
Let's
Or-
not change the name. The name is good.
No-
Let's leave the name.
Oh, you think I keep it for... I don't know, because it's not for... I guess it is kind of for
So
play.
what you do is after the foreplay casino takes off, then in some of your specific locations, you open a brothel right next door. So, you know, even if they do make a little bit of money from the casino, where they're going to go to next? They're going to go right on over to the brothel. Guess where your money's going to end up?
Yes!
Right back in your hand.
Yes!
My friends, I do believe we are creating another evil businessman.
It wouldn't be my first time. Wouldn't be my first time.
It's a problem for another lifetime.
For another group of adventurers.
For
All right,
now, we
you've
full
given-
play.
You've given me a lot to think about. I'm going to start putting some tables together. And I'll run it by Diabolus. I won't mention the brothel. He notoriously does not want one of those in God's Breath, but I'll talk to him about the rest. Anyway, I'll see you all around. And he excitedly takes his gold pouch upstairs, closes himself in an office.
That was fun. That was enjoyable. Had a good time there. We created a monster, I hope you all know. But I mean, I'm for it.
Surely there's no way the consequences of today's actions could ever have long-standing ramifications. Absolutely no way.
Absolutely not. I'm sure we'll never hear about this again.
Never.
In this
Alright, on to
lifetime or the
adventure.
next. Yeah.
Everybody make a perception check.
I'm great at these.
I am.
No.
Okay. Wow. I got a 10 with a +7 to perception.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 12.
Okay.
7.
Zellar?
That's an 8.
Just looking at like
going,
different
I'm great
rolls.
at these and rolling the lowest immediately.
I think it is.
I assume it was sarcastic.
I think it is funny that Noka would be the only one to notice this, being like,
Yeah.
Noka, you noticed about 5 minutes ago the outline of like the top corner eye and nose of a dark elf's face at one of the windows. Just like
Who can it be?
The
now?
faint outline of a dark elf's face
It's
out of the
Diabolus.
corner of a window.
it's Diabolus.
Ah,
He's
I
outside and
see.
he's literally like
Just forlornly hand on the glass running down.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I just wanted you to know that. That's all.
Okay, cool.
What is it, Noka? What do you see with your giant eyes?
It looks like Diabolus is sad that he cannot be in here.
He will
He's outside
immediately.
of the window.
Well,
be-
nobody make eye contact with him.
Should we
Hopefully he'll
go?
just go away.
Tibo, without hesitation.
He's gone.
gets up
Noka,
and
he's
starts
gone. He ducked
walking.
back down.
He starts walking towards the door to go talk to Diabolus.
Okay, Luciva, you step outside.
Yeah,
Jeez.
You
Yeah.
see Diabolus is who tends to come out in like the early morning and late afternoon. It's like 11 right now. He's wearing like these they're sunglasses for all intents and purposes. They're heavy tinted lenses. He's wearing sunglasses. He's smoking a cigarette and he goes, Luciva, I didn't see you there.
Window shopping?
What?
Window shopping.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. He stamps out
Okay.
the cigarette. Oh, do you do you know anyone who might want to do a local job for some money?
I know several. What kind of job are we talking about?
Well, I'm just looking for someone who wants. I'm not gonna go out of my way to ask anyone, but if somebody wanted to, step up, I think that would be pretty all right with me. There's I saw that you were. I mean, have you met our local dwarven friend, Brolock?
We are acquainted, yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping you might have. There's a little outpost to the north. They need supplies. It's where the workers will station for the dam sometimes to sample water. I've sent a couple of my employees up the road with supplies for the workers at the outpost, and they haven't come back. So if there were, a brave group of people, I wouldn't want to trouble anyone who was busy with something.
Zane, question. Does this feel, or does Diabolus give any kind of suspicion that this is a trap? That we might be hired to go do a job, and then there's no employees that were sent. We're walking into an ambush.
Make an insight check.
I'm bad at these. That's a 19 with a +1, so a soft 20.
Okay, so the sunglasses, he's doing a bad job of using the sunglasses to hide his emotions. After Geratos' confrontation with him, he has been particularly clammy around the party, and at this point, it seems like this is actually something he's really concerned about, but he is really trying to avoid, I guess I could say it feels like he's really trying to step around, being your employer. Because he probably is either intimidated by you guys or just didn't enjoy the fallout of working with you in the past, but he needs a thing done.
It could be the
Before-
shattered desk in his office that's he's thinking about.
It's just a hole clear through.
A fish-shaped hole.
The perfect size of just Geratos' fist, just in a desk. Just mahogany punch clean through.
Noka, if Noka had been to Kamaka's shop recently, Diabolus' desk is there currently. It's on
I love
Kamaka's
that.
list of things to fix.
Before I, bring this possible job opportunity to some potential employment-seeking individuals that I might know, how are you doing, Diabolus? How are you?
Oh, I'm cool. I'm good.
You
You know.
don't. There's no way a person can be cool after the events that happened in this tavern and outside this tavern these past couple of days.
You know, I feel like everybody's maybe been at old, old Diabolus' throat a bit more than usual lately.
A bit. But do you think that maybe some of those criticisms are warranted? Maybe not all, but some.
Just roll a flat charisma check for me.
Give him the Riz.
No, 12.
12? Okay, that's okay. I was looking for above a 10. I didn't, you know. Yeah. And that's the problem.
Hmm.
You can either do the hard thing and live with the regret, or do the easy thing and live with that regret instead.
Life's full of regrets, Diabolus, but you have time. Plenty of time. One small little change in your attitude, maybe not seem so significant now, but a couple of years, a few decades down the line, people's perspectives will change. Slowly but surely, just tweak your behavior just a little bit. And you'll see.
This
Yes,
town
sir.
has changed a lot in the last 100 years. I don't doubt it'll change more.
But town will change, but will you, Diabolus? That's the important question. A good businessman is always able to change, adapt.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Good businessman.
Perception, Diabolus, is very important. You never really know what's going on in somebody's head, good or bad. So, maybe try and change things up a little bit. You'll see.
Let me know. Come knock on my door if you want that job. And he will walk back across the street to his manor.
I think that would well, Zella. What do you think?
He didn't really know.
As the Rat King. As the Rat King.
I mean, I need gold, and I kind of am bored right now. So do you want to bring this to the party, see what they think?
Yeah, I'd say we get the group. I think they'll be on board, and we go over there right about now.
All right. Bust back into the tavern.
So what do the old bat want this time?
We have a job.
Another one? Oh, great. What's
Yes.
this one? What are we saving the town from this time?
I'll do the Breath of the Wild link, just explaining things.
They'll just.
Yeah. All right.
I see. So the entire plot lined out right here.
We have another quest. Accept. All right. But yeah, I think we should go. I think we should go check it out. If I were a evil maniacal, or maybe not evil maniacal, maybe they're just kind of pissed off group, something with a dam and the city sounds like a bad idea. I don't know if you've ever seen what happens when a dam erupts. I have. It's not great.
Well, it is a good thing that gunpowder barrels do not function underwater, or else that would be most unfortunate.
Right. It's not underwater.
A dam.
A dam.
You
At
see
least half
Jeratos
of it isn't.
like you see him really thinking about it. Oh, you're right. We need this. We need to stop this.
Yeah, we should probably do something about this. Noka, what are your thoughts? Looks up.
It is probably an important job, despite who we may be receiving the job from.
Yes. Well, Want to make haste? I mean, we can go now. I do
suppose
want
that we-
another beer before we go.
Another.
Yes.
All right.
Mr. DM, do we know the positioning of this dam in the context of places that we've been?
Yeah, you've
No.
passed it before.
Have we?
Yep, you've passed it before. It's halfway between here and Snaggletooth Bluff.
Oh,
You passed it when you were out on your way to the hag's lair. Like, you didn't walk right past it. It was like up on a hill in the distance. I just described it.
got it.
We were in the
Okay.
vicinity of it, though. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Cool. Man, I'm down.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
Good.
guess we could set our own price this time if no one has not been named.
We gotta go tell him we accepted the job, and I have a pretty good feeling the price will be set there. But we have some great negotiators on our side. Zela and your fists. So, you know,
Of course. Yeah,
Yes.
the question and the answer.
there you go.
And Luciva and I need to have our beer first.
We
Come,
do
my
need to
friend,
have
to
our-
the counter.
Immediately runs to the counter.
You guys
What
get
kind of
another
beer
beer.
are they drinking? What kind of beer are you guys drinking?
Ruby, the barmaid, is behind the bar, pouring up glasses from the tap.
Exactly. Give me a large amber ale.
You got it. Amber
I don't
ale
have
goes down in
the
front of you.
exact same thing.
Another one.
Luciva struck me as an IPA kind of person.
Luciva's just here for a good time, not a long time. So
Don't slander me.
Okay.
anything that
okay.
Noka's eating will probably kill Luciva. Luciva's drinking it.
Luciva is a vodka neat kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just an absolute psychopath.
It's a tall, slightly below room temperature glass of mid ABV beer. It's not bad.
Excellent.
It's solid.
Pulls out a sippy straw.
That is insane. That is unhinged as hell.
Can you also pull out like a tiny like one of those little umbrellas and put it into?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Where are we going?
All right. I suppose now off to Greymane Manor.
You guys cross the street,
Yes.
knock on the door. Swings open pretty quickly. Kind of as if somebody was watching you cross the street and preparing for you to come to the door.
Right.
He opens it and he goes, "Oh, hey."
Just leaning on the door frame. Well, what's up, guys?
I didn't see you there.
Hi.
Gyarados just kind of like puts his hand on the door frame and leans like, "Hello, Diabolus."
How are you?
Well, I
solid.
don't know until you tell me what we're doing.
Oh, well, and he points, his door is like downstairs and in its own little corridor. So it kind of points upstairs. The little like half floor that you carried, that Luciva carried Zellar up. Or no, Luciva didn't make it in the house. It was Diabolus.
Yeah.
It was Diabolus.
I was dirty. I didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
The dirty street
But,
version.
Yes.
It's just out of sight from the door, and he goes, we're just having some coffee. If you would like to come join us.
Who is
Happy to make you a cup.
I think that would
Oh.
go well with this.
Me and my old friend Brolock. I was just telling him a funny story.
Sure.
Come on in! Come on in! And he'll like step out of the way of the door. It's so awkward. He's being so awkward. You guys make your way in, up that first flight of steps. You see Brolock, who left the tavern after he was done with the kind of card running, sitting there with a very dainty elvish cup of coffee in his enormous, like dwarvish hands. Well, howdy.
Hello again.
Fancy seeing you here. Y'all pals of old Greymane?
Pal is not an accurate word.
Okay. Do you want any cream or sugar in your coffee?
I would love a cup of coffee. Just black
cream and sugar, anyone?
I'll take both, please.
You can keep your coffee.
You can give
He's
his
not
portion to
that
me, please.
He's so
Sure.
happy. He wakes up in the morning. He's all happy all the time. It's quite obnoxious, actually.
Noka?
Noka's
You
not
seem like a
going to
black
have coffee,
co-
but he's
Oh.
he's just not going to say anything. He's just going to kind of sit there contemplatively.
He will pull out a couple of chairs for you guys. Noka, there's not a chair that comfortably sits you, but
He usually leans against the wall in most places that he
Yeah.
goes.
Zelar and Luciva get their cups of coffee. And,
Pours it in the alcohol and keeps drinking.
Diabolus,
Jesus Christ.
Diabolus comes and sits down. He goes, and you all met earlier today, right? That's so funny.
Quite a thing of happenstance when you think about it.
I was just sitting here with Brolock because he was, I was telling him a funny story. But besides that, I invited him over last night for coffee this afternoon because I wanted to talk to him about, well, that thing I talked to you about, Luciva.
Do Greymane's eyes look red and puffy? Does he look like he's been crying to Burlock?
Make an insight check.
Oh no, we know he was crying last night.
We're the biggest bullies of the
Oh
campaign.
man, that's gonna
Listen,
be a
he did-
22 for my insight.
Oh,
This is probably the one guy in town that deserves
Snatch his weave, dude. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't like weeping, but it's clear that he was upset, and he like cooled off real quick because he talked to Luciva earlier about you guys possibly coming over. He's just trying to play it as low key as possible. Brolock is sitting there with the coffee in his hands. He hasn't touched it, and his jaw is like clenched so tight. But Diabolus goes, How was everyone's morning?
though. It was
Mine was-
fantastic.
yeah, mine was lovely. I got to do a little encore performance.
Oh yes, Brolock was saying that you put on a very funny comedy act.
Oh, yes, and I can assure you I put in a good word about you for the townsfolk.
There's no need to do that, Zelar.
Oh, but
Thank
I'm
you.
happy to. Rest assured, I am happy to.
Right.
And Diabolus, how is Celine doing? I haven't seen her around town in a few days.
Oh. Selena's been doing well. She's practicing her sailing. She's been out on the water a lot.
Good. I'm glad to hear she's doing what she loves.
Do you know what parts?
What parts?
Whereabouts she would be sailing?
Oh, she sails the routes that the fishermen tend to use the most for their fishing competition.
I see.
I think she's prizing her alone time right now.
May I use the little gnome's room real quick? Could you just point me in that direction?
Yes, of course.
What's gonna happen next?
Yes. It's right down the hallway. It's going to be the second door on the right.
I don't
I know what's
think,
happening next.
I don't think I'm gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. I would like to, because I believe I know which room is Celine's. I think we established like where her things were, but I at least know her.
I don't think we did. I think we talked about Geratos possibly.
I would know the layout of the manor. Yeah.
Make an investigation check. Low DC because you talked to Geratos about this briefly in the
Okay.
past.
Let's see. That's 16.
Okay, yeah. You find her room pretty quickly. It's further. It's like at the end of the hallway that the bathroom is a part of.
Okay. I'm going to look specifically for a like garment. If there's like a lock of hair somewhere and like a hairbrush, that would be
Yeah,
perfect.
definitely. There's a hairbrush on a vanity counter in her room.
So I would like to take the lock of hair and use it to scry on Celine. So it'd take
Okay.
10 minutes to activate.
Okay. Do you do this in the bathroom?
Yeah, I would go to the bathroom
Yeah.
and do this. I would
Yeah,
not
yeah,
do
yeah.
this in a room.
And you're using the crystal ball that you got from the hags?
Yes.
Okay, I need to make a wisdom save, Gary.
Yeah, it's
Can
a
you also make
17
a-
for her save.
Can he also make a performance check to see if we all believe that he is actually using the bathroom and not just scrying in the bathroom right now? He has to make fake bathroom.
Oh yeah, I'm
noises.
just sitting there while casting the spell, just going.
So she needs to roll. It's a 17,
It's a 17,
wisdom save.
But there's a -10 on it because I have her.
Yeah. She's got a +5, so she can't make this unless she rolls a natural 20. It's a 4. So it's actually a -6 plus 5 brings us to -1.
Huge.
As her form constitutes within your crystal ball, she is sailing. She's just out on the water right now. She's got a sailboat propped up. You actually see she's not even in motion. The sail's actually drawn. She's sitting on the edge of her ship. She's just kind of looking out over the water right now.
Okay, does she? It just seems to be like doing exactly as he said, like going out, clearing her head, going
Yeah.
around the fishing lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You should have just said that out loud.
I don't know why I didn't feel like saying it on screen.
That's a good joke. That's a good. You should say it.
Go for it.
Scrying in the bathroom is the name of one of Zalar's albums from back in his heyday.
That will be the first album he performs live at the Foreplay Casino.
I love it.
Then
I imagine it's like a sensual R&B album, like immediately in my head.
I was thinking more like emo rock, but maybe that's just
Yeah.
me.
Ooh.
I will creepily take Celine's lock in case I need it
That's
for
what I
later
figured you would
use.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
you have that now.
I will just
You very creepily
rejoin
put
the
it in a
group
little bag.
as myself. Yeah.
And you
Right.
just kind of sniff it a little
Roll it
bit.
up.
Good hair. And then he goes back to the crew.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good hair.
You know, back into the living room and sit down. In the meantime, while Zeller has been gone, Diabolus would have asked. You know what? Actually, yeah, he musters up the courage. He goes, Jeratos, tell me about your morning.
My morning was fantastic.
What did you do?
Well, I'm waiting to find out how I will spend this day.
Oh, Luciva.
Yeah.
Is that why you've all come to let me know that you are interested in heading up to the outpost with Brola?
I think it was part of the reason. I think the other part was just I wanted to see your beautiful face. You know, trying to mix
that's-
things up a little bit.
I'm very flattered, and of course it's wonderful to see you all every time we get to do this.
Like being over at a friend's house when them and their parent are fighting.
Yeah.
So
You're
awkward.
just in the other room, and you're just like,
So,
oh, how much longer do
You
I have to
know-
stay here before it's rude not to? Like, I kind of like gauge it. Like, do I leave now? But it's rude because I just got here. Kind of like.
you're not really my employees. You're just kind of a freelance.
But 1099, you know.
Yeah. So, what's your price? It's just a couple hours walk. It's not too bad. Brolock here will show you most of the way. Brolock goes, you'll have to be patient with me. Haven't walked that trail in about 20 years.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
My knees certainly ain't what they used to be.
So, let's, and please step in, any of my party members, if you think otherwise. I do think we should set a base amount of gold each for the party. However, should we encounter some unfortunate resistance, and we get attacked by creatures, fae, monsters, whatever these Triton people are, per we'll say per head. I don't think you want us walking into town with a bunch of heads though, but we'll say per head of enemies that we've had to fight and slay, we should also get a number of gold equal to that. Because, keep the base amount. If it's easy, we walk up there, no problem at all. But if we go there and there's like 15 guys waiting for us, I think we need to be justly compensated.
Certainly, danger pay. We've set precedent for that in the past as well. Just remember to bring the heads back as proof.
Yes, of course.
So what are we thinking here, guys?
It's just like a game of chicken as to who's gonna name their price first, and then everyone has to fall under that. But also, if you start it too high, then he's gonna laugh us out of the room.
Yeah.
So,
Zane,
I fear that he doesn't have much choice in this matter.
Yeah.
I fear he's quite desperate if he was willing to risk my wrath to come find us in a tavern where he is not welcome. So I believe 50 gold a head is a fair starting price.
Plus a base rate.
So
plus
here's
a
what
base
I'll
rate
say.
of 250 each.
50 gold a head.
Here's what I'll say, right? I mean, in any deal or contract, you can always lean back on established precedent. When you all bravely sailed off to that Harpy Island, we agreed on 200 gold plus an additional 25 gold per Harpy head. I knew I was sending you into grave danger and was willing to kind of previously incorporate danger pay into that because we knew there would be harpies there. So perhaps this. 25 gold a head plus 25 gold a head of anything you have to kill.
25
Dear
gold base pay
Diabolus.
is what you're saying?
Yes, each.
base
Give
pay
you all
25.
a nice, that's comfortable enough to get you by for 2 months anywhere around here without
This
having
is
to
what
do
Noko will
lift
say.
another
We are more
finger.
experienced adventurers now, and we have much skill with navigating these experiences, and you rely upon us. I mean, you need us to do the things that we're capable of doing, so we're not 25 gold adventurer anymore. We are easily 50, 75 gold adventurer, and
And Diabolus, I must ask, were we to say no today, and I were to simply leave this town, and you to your fate, would you say that your 50 gold ahead would save you? Would you say that the 35 gold that you maybe offered us would save you? Or
You
what is
look
it that
over
you-
at
or what is it
Burlock
that you're-
furrows his brow because he doesn't know what you're talking about. Go on.
Or do you truly think that your life is worth so little? Not just your own life, but the life of your daughter. The life of this town that you claim to love so much. You keep talking about choices, Diabolus, the hard ones that you had to make. Life is a series of choices. It is what makes us Diabolus. No matter what you say that you had no choice but the one you made, you always have another. You don't know what would have happened had you made any other choice. But I'm offering you this choice. And this choice is very simple, Diabolus. It is either pay us what we ask, or find out what happens when you make the other choice.
I mean, I was thinking, maybe you guys would run into a bear or two on the way up the mountain. We're 2 men down. It's a bit grim, but
How about we do this? We were asking for 50. You said 25. We kind of have a little bit of leverage here, Diabolus. I hate to do this to you. Let's do 45 gold base pay. And then we'll do 40 gold per head. I think that's a good break for us. And I'm not talking about... Think about this. We had a bunch of Triton come and steal barrels of black powder. That denotes a bit of intelligence. So what enemies that we're now running into on this island are not just strong, they're also smart. Smarter enemies are much harder to kill, and much more of a pain in the ass to deal with. Thus, they're going to be a little bit more than a harpy head, who are, quite frankly, idiots. So, 45 gold base pay, 40 gold per head.
If it's a bear, we'll do 25. I'm fine with the 25 gold for a bear head. But these other creatures, they are much, much stronger and more deadly. So,
Persuasion check with advantage, please.
Oh yeah, that's a 17 plus 4, 21.
Woo!
He looks over at Jeritos and he goes, I think that's an amenable deal. And he will shake your hand, Luciva.
Somebody write this down. So 45 gold base pay, 40 gold per head. Unless it's a bear, that's 25.
I got you.
Write that down.
Yeah.
So 45 gold base pay, 40 a head unless it's a
40 head.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's like a bear or like a deer,
And who
No,
cares?
we always said bear. He shook on it. If it's anything that's not a bear.
yeah.
You know, I do wonder and want to ask. Noka, I know you've lived here for most of your life. As for the rest of you. But I know your brother is getting older too. As for the rest of you as well. Respectfully, I'm surprised you're still here. How long do you think you'll stay? Jeritos.
Initially, my term was only to last as long as our contract as I trained Celine, but I fear I have grown attached to this place and to the people who live here. And so I cannot leave with a clear conscience knowing that there is grave danger and peril constantly over their heads. So I suppose when this place is safe, then I'm free to move on.
Very fair and noble.
What you said about me is true. This place was my home for a very long time. I love it dearly. I love my grandmother. She's back home and safe. Thanks to me and my new friends. My job as protector of her has been passed on. I'm free to leave whenever I desire, and yet I have this ominous sense of foreboding about what is to come for this place. I'm not sure where the danger lies, but rest assured, I will be there where the danger is in order to stomp it out, restore the natural, harmonious order to this place. I cannot speak for the rest of them, but I do enjoy their company, and very merrily I'll be sticking with them, at least for while they are in town.
Sweet. Good to hear. You know, when I was a boy in the Underdark, I was taking care of my dying grandfather. My father passed, my mother was busy, and, you know, the men kind of take care of the men down there. It's a different thing. It takes a lot of energy to care for an older family member. I commend you for that. Zelar, from what I hear, you've been making good money here.
Yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't anticipating that. I mean, no offense, but a smaller fishing village might be my big payday, but it seems time and time again I've been proven wrong in that regard.
We have an active community for such a little, inconsequential place.
And if I may, in the interest of continuing the robust commerce, the market that you're building here, I would love to. Not that I think I need to, knowing that you're friends with Burlock over here. But this casino seems to be quite promising, and it seems like something that'll keep me around to keep bringing more
Burlock
money
goes, he goes, casino?
in. You'll get to it.
A casino? Who's building a
Casino,
casino?
I hardly know her.
I do
will
not know anything about any kind of gambling,
Right,
and I do not
boys.
think it'd be allowed anywhere near here.
Yeah.
Probably best if we get going now before it gets too late in the day, huh? All right, fabulous. Don't worry, we'll be
I
back.
agree.
I'm just
I agree.
saying, if the dam is still there and we come back, we get our gold, and there's also a casino.
In Snaggletooth Bluff. There's a casino in Snaggletooth Bluff.
Somewhere nearby, maybe even here.
Bluff. Yeah,
Snaggletooth Bluff, absolutely.
that's right. All right, boys, come on. Let me show you the
There
way.
you go.
Bye, Diabolus. Diabolus will walk you downstairs, wave you goodbye with a big smile. lock
Anyone
the
else
door behind
notice that
you.
Luciba didn't tell us why he's here?
Yeah.
I noticed.
Anyone
I
else
trust
find
him.
that interesting?
No, I trust him.
I played with things long enough.
Broloff
I just
had to cut off that conversation immediately.
I knew
I trust him.
if I waited long enough, something will pop up that will allow me to slip by.
yeah.
Brolock will grab you. Brolock is only slightly taller than you, Zellar. But
Mhm.
he'll like grab you by the front of your shirt, and then he'll let go. He'll go. Never mind. Let's go.
You can trust me. There's one thing I know. It's how to fuck with Greymane. I've gotten quite good at
it. You mean it? You promise?
Yes, I believe you me. You saw my performance this morning.
Oh, hell yeah. I saw your performance last night, too. I was sitting in the back of the bar. I don't tend to talk to folk, but I thought, you know what? You're alright, Zellar. You're alright with me. Can we brainstorm some stuff on the way up to the outpost?
Yeah, of course.
I don't I don't like that man. He pays our bills, but I don't like that man. I just want to talk shop.
It appears that we are all in one accord in this area.
Yeah, shit, Jeritos. That was maybe the most ice cold thing I've ever seen.
I apologize. for my
I was
cold
sweating.
demeanor.
I was sweating, sitting in the
I
room, like
apologize.
nervously.
I have been told that my presence can oftentimes be overwhelming. Celine often would say
I
that
thought
during
it
our
was great.
bouts.
Are you an actor?
Overwhelming was the word she used.
Absolutely, overwhelming is what she described me as.
Are you
You
a
said that
theater
these
kind
were
of person?
Bouts? You were
Yes.
having a bout of.
It was
A
just
physical
the girth.
altercation, if you will.
It was just the girth of his presence, you know. It just
Listen, it is disrespectful for a teacher to go in the specifics of the martial acts he commits upon a student.
Zellar
many
sprints in
ways
front
that
of the
can
group.
go.
Jeritos, I was gonna
Totally
ask you something
waiting.
else. I've now completely forgotten what it was. Let's
Then it
make
must
sure.
not have been-
Let's get some dried food and water for the road. It's gonna be a bit of a walk. I'm gonna get hungry and I'm gonna want to stop a lot. Just so you guys know. You watch as he hefts off. He's old, and he's clearly done manual labor for the better part of a century. He kind of hobbles as he goes. But with all of you around him, you head to the tavern to stock up on supplies before you hit the road. And we're going to take a quick pee break because I have to pee. So this seems like a good time to
Yeah.
pee break. Everybody get water and we will be right back.
hydration check, chat.
Yeah, I don't have any
Hydration
water. I
check.
need to fix that too.
I've
Shit.
only been drinking alcohol the entire night, so I'm gonna go get some water.
King.
I
Almost
respect
finished
it.
mine.
Dang.
Whoop.
Can someone
Oh, yeah.
remind me in the off week to make a pee break sign or screen?
Please.
Oh
Key
yeah.
break screen.
Yeah.
Do
Just
it.
see, I'm debating doing something silly.
But what about in the game?
Although in both in game and real life. Because I forgot I have this magic item I bought that I have not used at all.
Which is?
My I believe it is the rust-colored bag of tricks,
Okay.
or is it what color? No, it's a tan one. Yes. Because I just don't know how long it lasts.
Oh, that's interesting. Bag of tricks are fun.
That's what I'm
Hmm.
thinking. Is like I because it doesn't the creature doesn't have a limit. It's there until it dies. It doesn't specify that it only lasts like an hour or anything.
A creature feature. Featuring a creature.
Oh, here you go. The creature vanishes at the next dawn, or if it's reduced to 0. Okay. Okay. Then that does okay. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The main reason why I said nothing in Diabolus was I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay, what would he do in this situation? And by the time I could think of something, we had moved on. So I was like, he's just hard staring.
I was fully debating if I wanted to use prestidigitation to make his bathroom smell terrible for an hour. I was just looking through if there's any way to combine, because you can do 3 non-instantaneous effects, but that doesn't bring out the smell option, because that one's instantaneous, and I really wanted to make it smell, have the color like brown water in the toilet,
Yeah.
and then also the illusory image of a turd. But
The
tragically,
issue-
you can't do all 3.
I was gonna say the issue is also that stinky is a condition. So like you would be applying the stinky condition.
But you can do stink. You can do an odd odor as an instantaneous effect. So I could have just made it seem like something terrible happened in there. But I wasn't
I-
Celine. If I was Celine, I would have done it.
I straight up thought you were gonna pretend to be Celine,
Yeah.
stink up the bathroom, and then like come on out and like start talking shit. I thought
That is such
I
a
thought
good
about it.
a disguise self, and if you're shy,
Oh, yeah.
you can just get away with it.
brilliant,
Yeah.
The perfect crime.
the perfect crime. They'll never know.
Oh,
Oh my god.
wait, I can soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, you oil someone's pants.
Yes, that's why we
Mm.
always did the shit your pants joke in the
Ass
main.
shit your pants, but it's just a
Yeah,
cantrip,
see.
which is insane.
That's insane. That the ability to shit somebody else's pants for free as a cantrip is just like that's too much power in
You
somebody's
think
hands.
you could
okay?
draw out a wizard spell by shitting?
Depends on the wizard.
In the right
Oh my
setting,
God.
absolutely.
And if you go I believe it's war magic, you can attack the same turn you cast a cantrip, so you can make someone shit their pants and then do a weapon attack against them.
Yeah. Give him a bonk.
Making a cantrip a bonus action? That's fun.
That's
Yeah.
fun, it's deadly.
Yeah. Well, it's not that it's weird. The wording is super specific. It's not that your cantrip becomes a bonus action. It's that if you use your main action to cast a cantrip, then you can additionally make an attack as a part of that action.
So then
I
you
think
still have a
that-
bonus.
I think
So
that
you still have your bonus action.
I think it's an Eldritch Knight class feature, and I think that when you hit level 17, which is why Eldritch Knights aren't good, they scale
Yeah.
way too late. But
I thought
think
it was
it
a war
flips.
magic.
It is. War magic is an Eldritch Knight feature, and then you get improved war magic at 17th level, maybe it's 14th level, where you can make a weapon attack and cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
Yeah, so we're just
You're
saying,
right.
We're just saying
You're
you
right.
Can,
I heard it would be imagine a wizard, imagine a blade singer, just teleports over to you, makes you shit your pants, and then slices your chest open.
Well, my
Yeah.
theory, Zane, is egging on a wizard to counterspell the shit. You know, the
You have to do it once. You have to like make them shit themselves once so they know you're capable of it,
and then
and then they're
next time-
afraid of it.
Yeah, exactly. He's casting
Yeah.
prestidigitation again. Oh shit, he's shitting my
Oh
pants.
my god.
Counterspell.
My bad.
Counterspell.
This is kind of sorry. I've been like workshopping my next character for a bit. That's why I've been reading into like war magic and all of that, because I'm like my next character I already have like I wanted him to like, well, me die. I wanted me to be a warrior. My ma wanted me to be a wizard. They couldn't decide, so they made me do both. I'm not good at either.
I'm not good at either.
Someone doing a Scottish Muppet? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, that's me.
In a way, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was telling him I was workshopping my next character, which he was gonna be like, it's like, wanted me die, wanted me to be a wizard. He wanted me to be a warrior. My ma wanted me to be a wizard, so they made me do both. I'm not good at either though. That's him. That's the new character.
Not good either.
And he was gonna be a multi-class because he's not gonna be an Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, I was about to say it's very Eldritch Knight coded.
No, he was gonna be. I was gonna be one level in fighter, and then every other level in wizard. Just going war magic because it's the only one I saw that's like at all like he barely knows any magic spells, but he can like cast a shield or something.
All right.
No, I can't cast fireball, but I can do this.
Coming back from our 5-minute break. Something else Diabolus would have wanted was he would have given Brillock a big backpack as well of supplies to take to the outpost.
Lay.
You get your food and water for yourselves, and you prepare to hit the road.
Really quick. So, Burlock dwarf, regular dwarf size, regular dwarf weight.
Brullock. B-R-U-L-L-O-C-K. Brullock.
Burlock. Okay.
Brullock.
Burlock. Okay. Regular dwarf size.
Regular dwarf.
Okay.
Older,
Perfect.
stout, stonemason.
Just so Jaratos was kind of walking over like, I know that you had mentioned that you have problems with your knees, but I fear that we do not have time to wait to simply stop and wait every few minutes to let you rest. So, and I'm going to pull out my bag of tricks, and I'm going to use a charge to summon an animal.
Okay. All right.
So,
Roll a d8 for me, please.
okay, let's see.
My trusty steed, a squirrel pops out.
I so hope it's a squirrel. That is a 5, which in the tan bag of tricks means I summon a black bear.
You summon a black bear.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna say probably once you guys reach the edge of town, right?
Yeah. No, not
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the middle of town. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
summoning a bear in town.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god!" They start harpooning.
What is that thing?
Yeah, you guys reach the edge of town. You say this to Brullock. He kind of looks at you confused. You reach into the bag of tricks. You pull out this little fuzzy black ball. It's the size of a pool ball. And you just toss it forward about 15 feet in front of you. It lands and just unfurls into this enormous lumbering black bear. It's friendly to you. It'll just kind of act like a friendly black bear until you use a bonus action to command it to do something specific.
Cool. So then Jared
Hold!
kind of.
Hold.
All right, get on.
25 gold, baby.
Excuse me?
Yeah, just get on.
Get.
Here, I'll help you.
He's
just like pigs.
He's heavy as shit. You and Noka pick him up, put him on the back of the black bear. He just kind of. Nice boy. Nice boy. Does he have a name?
I don't know, friends. What should we name our bear?
Barry.
Tim.
Barry. What was the second one?
Tim.
Tim.
Tim Bear.
Tim Bear.
Tim Bear.
Tim Bear.
No cutting grease because it's a
Timber.
tree-related name.
All right. Well, his name from now on will be Timber.
Timber. That's a good name for a bear. Okay. Timber goes, "Mwah." And Burlock just kind of, you see Burlock tense up, and he just gently holds on to the bear as you guys start lumbering through the forest.
I've known Tim
All
Bear
right.
for literally 10 seconds, and I would kill everyone for Tim Bear.
I'm so happy we got the black bear. That's right.
All right, so you guys march off into the forest with Burlock on the back of Timber. There is, like, Burlock directs you guys towards a path that is a little bit overgrown at this point. Definitely used to be more utilized. But there are still people who work at the dam and at the outpost for water testing. So they head up there. So they need supplies too, obviously. Burlock's got the heavy backpack on. You guys march on up. It takes a couple of hours. It's not a short walk by any stretch of the word. The dam itself is also, like, it's very far, so that you're kind of reaching the halfway point. It's actually a little under halfway. It's closer to Cod's Breath than it is to the dam. And there we are. Everybody make a perception check.
Please. Oh, thank God.
Whatever it is, I don't see it.
16.
Okay.
I got a 16 as well.
I got
Okay.
a 23.
Okay. 4. Nice. I'll roll for.
Zalar is, or no, not Zalar. Luciva
Should I-
is too busy playing with Tim Bear.
Should I
Luciva
roll for
and
Timber?
Brolock. That's okay. You can if you want to, but
I'm
Brolock
100% distracted by Timber.
Brolock is 2. I rolled terrible for his perception. So Brolock, Luciva, and Timber are all kind of having their own little moment where they're obsessing over how cute the bear is.
Tim Bear is obsessed with himself.
Yeah. Whoa.
Limo Bimo, if you could.
Liam, Bo We summon the forces of the great Liam.
The forest around you is dense and green and lively. You hear the chirping of birds. You hear the sound of rustling undergrowth from snakes and small mammals passing through the grass. Timber gets distracted by things a couple of times. Timber gets distracted by small animals a couple of times, but he's not that difficult to keep on the path. Until you get to about 10 minutes away from the outpost. It's a long walk, but Brolock even says, "All right, should be getting close now." And it's almost his voice that snaps to attention that you no longer hear the chirping of birds. You no longer hear any sort of movement from the undergrowth. The forest is eerily still. Although you do hear the sound of running water. That's it.
Geratos, having grown up in forests, would immediately recognize the signs that means that there is either a large predator actively hunting, or they are not safe from some other force. So he would just immediately alert the team, just say, "Everyone be cautious, be on guard. We are not alone here." And then just kind of keep his hand
Timber.
on his hilt.
Timber even snaps to attention at that point. His nose is in the air. You all proceed very slowly. Weapons at the ready. Brolock just has a wooden club, but even he's tense.
That's all he needs.
It's about 3 in the afternoon at this point. The sun is high in the sky, but the canopy above you is dense, casting the trail in shadow. The sound of running water growing slightly louder as you finally see through a break in the trees a tall wooden structure built with no pomp or circumstance. Very utilitarian. Brolock goes, "Should we stop?"
Might as well. Take a look around.
You want to send the bear over?
I would not risk Timber ever. Let's send Corbin. Corbin.
Oh yeah, Corbin.
Yeah, we got Corbin.
the Corvid.
I forgot about Corbin. We have 2 animal friends.
Yes. So I will send out my bird and to scout ahead.
Great,
I hit
make
him
a
with the
perception check.
My bird. Checking
When was my boat?
perception +3. Excellent. Okay. Do I have anything that's +3 already in my stats? I can just roll that. No. Okay. 13.
13. Corbin flies overhead, circling around the building. It's a 2.5 story. It almost looks like a gatehouse It's like each floor is probably one room, and it's just a large room. The wood is sturdy but old. You can see kind of gaps in the walls. The roof is pitched, and there's a couple of windows. The door is swinging open. There are, as Corbin flies over, you see trails of blood kind of through what would be the clearing on the outside of this building. You see a couple trails moving in different directions. Corbin can make out marks in the dirt, signs of a struggle. Again, no bodies.
Well, that dead. I'll have Corbin fly to, like, if there is a large structure or something like that nearby, like, like the main entrance, to fly like just outside of it, and then I want him to, using mimicry, to mimic the sound of people whispering to see if something takes the bait.
Okay.
Just for rules, mimicry. Mimics a simple sound, such as whispering, baby crying, animal stirring. A creature that hears that sound can tell they are imitations with a successful DC 10 Wisdom Insight check. So, in case there is something nearby that can hear it, they have that.
Okay. The crow lands on the dirt outside, its talons sinking into a soft blood stain. And it opens its beak and begins to whisper. Incredibly unsettling for all of you. You're nearby enough to hear it. Corbin does this for about a minute. Nothing happens.
Alright, who's ready to adventure on into the unknown?
I think Timber is. Ain't you? Oh.
Gets up on his two hind legs like a circus bear, just wanders in.
Yeah. Quick, act natural.
I've been ready, Father.
Once
On
more
we
onto
go,
the
Timber.
breach.
Weapons at the ready, Timber.
Shing shing.
The way that Noka gets
his
ready
hair-
is that he undoes his cloak and you can see his adamantine half plate underneath. He animates his animated shield. He's got his staff in one hand and like just like a bare fist in the other, and that's how he's ready to go.
The coiled tattoo on your
Yep.
bare hand. Oh, speaking of which, I need you guys to talk lovingly to your fists, please.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry to stop what we're doing right now, but this is important.
The question, the answer. We come yet again to a crossroads. Many choices lie before us. Many questions that need answers. Many answers that have no questions behind them. I suppose it's time we set the world right, eh? You and I, as we always do. Remember that through each one of these, through each punch that we throw, the bond of our love grows deeper every day.
And your tattoos shimmer and animate for a moment.
We have, on my right, Shannara, guiding me with wisdom, bringing my enemies the spells, the spellcasting wisdom that strikes through. To my left, we have Tenna, ever comforting me with your strength and your presence. Together, no enemy can shake us, and we will bring safety and harmony to nature.
And your tattoos shimmer and animate as well. I don't think Luciv and Zellar had any pacts that they had to do every single day.
No.
I think the only
But,
other one that was similar was the
Noka
Pinky Ring
and
blasting.
Noka and Jaratos are stuck doing this for the rest of their lives. Not
Yes.
that they mind.
Yes.
Yeah. As if Jaratos wasn't already doing this.
Okay. Zellar, Luciva, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The party slowly advances with Timber and Brolock sitting comfortably in the middle. Who's going in first?
Get me in there. Get me in there.
I could stealth
Oh.
in before people, and I would have it like an advantage on that roll. If I use my ability if I needed to.
I feel like walking right into a trap is not our best bet.
True, but
I-
we got to move in regardless. Like I can at least be up front, and then you guys trail behind.
That's true. Do we feel comfortable sending Zelar in by themselves to try and
Always.
stealth through a potential
Yep.
horde of enemies?
I'd pick up
see
Zalar and I'd
no
just chuck him into the
way.
building. On
Yeah.
Grenade out!
Bard bomb deployed.
Send him flying through the window like a fastball.
Yeah, if you rage first, you actually get advantage on athletics checks and attack rolls requiring strength. So yeah, you could reckless attack throw Zelar to get advantage.
Okay.
I'll do
Word.
that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can you
Um,
rage?
No, I cannot.
So I will move up front. I will also non-detection on myself.
Okay. Non-detection.
That would only affect divination magic.
Okay, cool.
So I can't be targeted by divination or perceived through scrying.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll try to stealthily move up in the front.
Okay.
Zelar's name
Make
for
a
the
stealth
spell.
check.
No more scrying in your
Right.
lonely room.
Let me see.
Scrying
I'm
all by
going
yourself.
to do it with
handsome?
advantage. So here we go. That's a nat 20, so 26.
Oh,
Holy.
Shit.
Cool. The rest of you lose track of him very quickly.
He basically just disappears.
Zelar, make a perception check.
Okay.
Because of that natural 20, I'll give you
Oh.
advantage on this.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't even
Thank
see what it
God.
was. I didn't even see what it
Holy
was yet.
smokes.
So that's a 12. I had originally rolled a nat 1. So
A 12. Okay. All right. You step forward. You are like just behind the tree line of the clearing where this building is constructed and the trails of blood are outside. You can see shimmering on the ground broken shards of glass. The second-story window of the outpost has been shattered. You still see no bodies, and you hear nothing. Eerily still. Just the creaking of the door swinging open in the wind.
I want to move upstairs, but I also feel like it's a bad idea.
Hey, you gotta detect good and evil on you by chance or something
No,
like that.
I don't have anything. I have stuff to handle when things are happening, but not to see if things are happening. Okay. Can I, with the current stealth, move upstairs and take a little peek around?
Mhm.
Like not like opening new doors, but at least like see if there's any more signs of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. You sneak into the first floor. There is blood on the floor, an overturned table, and a couple of chairs. You see someone's shirt on the floor, ripped clean off of their back, it looks like. There are a number of like punch-in cards and a little time clock on the far right wall. There is a cupboard that is currently open. You see just a couple of cans of something, probably fish. Low on supplies indeed. Creep on over to the stairs and head up to the second floor. Immediately you see it's a mostly empty room. it looks like in front of the window, there's like a big desk, like a big semicircle desk. You see a lot of papers on it. In the far left corner of the room, there are a bunch of coats hung up. They look like waterproof jackets. And then it looks like behind that there's a closet or like a little door with some vents in it. A small door would lead you to believe that it's a closet. There's also a bathroom.
It's a
Blood on the
room,
floor
too.
upstairs as well. And a trident on the ground.
Can I take that trident?
Absolutely.
And is there a trail of blood leading in the direction of either bathroom closet?
You take a specific eye to it, and while it didn't at first jump out at you because of the pile of coats, yet there's a trail of blood leading over to the closet.
If possible, I would like to sort of gesture for the group to move in. I don't know if I can, like, if they could see me peeking out the window.
Yeah, they could.
Okay. And just kind of gesture for them to come up.
All right.
Okay.
Who has bad stealth?
Who's bad at stealth?
Yeah.
Me. Very much so.
Have a bardic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounds like a
As
plan.
you're approaching the clearing, you just hear like a little doot 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 on the panpipes.
It's an old family tune that I recognize. And I'm feeling inspired.
It's the loudest. Be quiet. That's the right version.
Are you all approaching stealthily?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
Okay, we're good.
It's
22.
gonna be with disadvantage.
That is a 10. Well, I should roll for the bear too, huh?
With disadvantage,
yeah.
I hit a 14. I'm a god.
Stinky.
5e. I gotta look at the stat sheet for a black bear. Hang on one sec.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if they have any like stealth modifier. It would
They
just be
might
their
be
dex
better.
side.
They
might
have a
be there.
they have no stealth modifier.
Yeah.
Bears have a plus 10.
If y'all
to
ever
stealth.
see me
Okay, so that is
fighting
a
in the
f- that is a
forest
flat.
with a bear, help the bear.
Help with the
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay, Timber got a 4.
Huge. Timber enters into the clearing and just goes.
And then the Jeritos is like, quiet, Timber. We're trying to be stealthy. There you go. Quiet. That's good. That's good.
And as you guys enter into the clearing and begin to approach the first floor, Zellar, you can hear them coming from pretty far off. Like they didn't end up being very nearly as stealthy as you were hoping they would be, but nothing jumps out at anybody.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys head up to the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay, you make your way upstairs. As you pass through the clearing, you see the same trails of blood leading off in multiple directions.
I'm going
And
to
then you-
just
Yep, sorry.
no, just we'll have weapon ready on this, like whichever way the closet door would open to block me from their view, if that makes
Uh-huh.
sense. If it were to swing open, that's
Yeah.
where I want to be positioned, ready to go with like.
Okay,
hand
so
on
you're like
handle.
around the so you'll pull it to cover yourself, kind of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All of you gathered in the second floor. Zellar reaches out, turns the handle, gently pulls the door open. It creaks. You don't immediately hear anything, but the closet is kind of deep and goes off to the left.
Guess we move in.
Luciva, what's your AC?
14.
14. Luciva, you just barely peek around the corner, and what you see is the back of a Triton. kind of face down, slumped in the corner. And then from underneath this Triton, an arm with a trident reaches out quickly. The trident cuts your cheek. Dealing 8 points of piercing damage.
8? That's a deep cut.
My eye is gone. Ah!
And then the trident embeds itself in the wooden frame of the door just past your head, and the hand weakly drops from the handle of the trident.
We're barbecuing this guy, right? It's just...
You can see that the arm that extended with the trident was not a Triton arm.
Does not change my question.
Valid.
Can we do an investigation check on what this guy is?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
under the body of a Triton. Do you want to pull it off?
Yeah, I think we should pull it
absolutely I
off.
do.
Yeah.
You head into the closet, you grip the Triton's body by its armor, and you heft it off. The lifeless corpse of the Triton slumps on the far end of the closet, and you see a very pale, very weak-looking dwarven figure. Green under the eyes, pale skin, clutching a large wound in his abdomen. Weakly, actually, he's already stabbed the Trident into the wall. He doesn't have a weapon.
Medicine check to see what green under the eyes is about.
Yeah, go for it.
It's gonna be 19.
19, sepsis. He's been here for a while. He's almost definitely going to die.
Gotcha.
Only we had
The only thing we can do is
some
provide
kind of
mercy.
healing.
Well, let's see. Let me
Two
read
sides
Cure
to the same
Wounds. Does Cure Wounds heal sepsis?
I mean, sepsis is a disease or it's an infection.
It's an infection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
It doesn't say anything about closing wounds.
because sepsis is bacterial, which you could then argue is similar to like a pathogen or an infection. So that would
Yeah.
fall under cure disease territory instead of cure
True.
wounds.
That is true. I would allow a cure disease to remove sepsis.
I do not have a cure disease, so we're just gonna have to kill this guy.
100% down.
Could just put him out of his
Who?
misery.
Yeah, who did this?
Gyarados.
Well, I mean, we know who did it, but like what they come for. Like, we should probably get some answers of this dead guy.
He goes, sorry.
You're fine.
That, he says, he just apologizes to you, Luciva, for almost taking your eye out.
Oh. Apology taken.
Not accepted. Taken.
Yeah.
They are gone.
For now.
Good.
How many of there were attacked you?
That was almost the sentence.
I was almost. I couldn't get it out.
In there.
5, 6, 7. It was dark.
Do you know which way they ran off after they finished their job?
They swam away. Upstream, same way they came.
Upstream. I see.
Burlock will rush over and push past you and like grip the dwarf's arm, kind of sit him up as best he can. Don't worry, brother. We're gonna get him back for this.
This might be a bit presumptuous of me, but with a survival check, can I go around outside of the shack and, look at the direction of upstream and kind of just try to see if I can get a figure for how many of them got away or where they're going?
Yeah. Oh, something else. Something else that's kind of important that I forgot to mention. And this is something that Corbin would have seen when he was doing his little, or actually no, it's something Zellar would have seen when you scouted the first floor. In the far room, so there's like the first floor is actually 2 rooms. They're conjoined by like an arch. There's no door. It was like the sitting room where the supplies were, the overturned table and chairs. And then in the room on the other side, there were these 2 big tanks of water, big tall tanks of water, with nozzles on them. They were the water in there, you assume was supposed to be water, was a deep red, polluted by blood.
Okay.
Taking a look for what upstream means as well, there's only one particularly strong channel of water. It's diverted downhill. Brolock will actually tell you it's diverted downhill from the dam. This is water we pump into the outskirts of the town for irrigation. Oh, God.
Jerichos
far
would
as-
just kind of... Oh, sorry. I was just going to... Before he forgets, he would just kind of gently put his hand on the shoulder of the dying dwarf and say, "Friend, I'm afraid none of us here have the skill to save you. But we can grant you a quick death, if that's what you desire."
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just pulls out his short sword and says, You did not die for nothing, friend. You died with honor. Know that as you pass." And then just pushes it right in to just end him.
Straight into the heart, through the ribs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Draw it
I
out.
found this potion of like cure disease. Oh,
With no last words, he bleeds out.
Just close his eyes.
I would like to Mantle of Whispers take his shadow, please.
Yeah. Yep. You do that. Brolock,
The rest of it's
Brolock is not watching when you do that. You know what? You're a lucky bastard. Brolock is not watching when you do that. Brolock is downstairs looking at the contaminated water tanks.
Just walk downstairs, wiping the sword off. What are these?
I was about to say, would I need a perception or insight check to know the purpose of the water tanks, or?
These are filled with the water running downstream from the dam. It's an offshoot. We channel it, so we only get, so much at a time. It's a controlled flow. This is where we make sure there's nothing, like this. If there's a dead animal upstream and it's washing blood or bits into the water, we catch that here and fix it. So they're poisoning our water supply. This ain't for the people to drink, but it is for the crops to grow. Can't grow crops with salt water very well.
Then I suppose our answers are further upstream.
I suppose. He looks up and he goes, it's now closer to 4 o'clock, and he goes, "It'll be dark before we get there, if you want to go all the way. And then we have to come back from what that gentleman just told us. Seems like night might be the most risky time to travel. Then again, maybe we catch them off guard like that. Maybe they don't expect us to be moving by night, but all I have to say is Timber's loud.
Timber's very loud.
But Timber is also a bear, a denizen of the same forest in which we reside. It would be simple for us for them to assume that Timber is just another bear out on another hunt.
Who's gonna carry me?
I can carry the dwarf.
He will drop the supply pack on the counter, stretches back. All right. All right. So, we go upstream then.
It sounds like the plan.
Does anybody need to take a short rest?
I would love. I would be thrilled. for a
Would
short
anyone
rest.
mechanically be interested in the action of taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Would anyone like to roll their hit dice if anybody's missing any HP or regain any class abilities on a short rest?
No sleep.
Would I also be able to regain my key points during this short rest?
Well, I believe that monks do regain their key points on a short rest, yes.
Fantastic.
You guys can take a short rest before you leave, no problem.
Okay.
Zellar can rest on my face. Oh, I can tell at least 3 of these guys have massive, girthy, throbbing hogs. Genuinely staying because I'm waiting for someone to bust to the DM's voice. Like, listen to this guy's voice. I'm personally going to bust if they don't. Hashtag girthy hogs.
Dude,
Zellar can rest on my face. It's one of our deeply devoted stream watchers.
I mean, this
Very
guy's just
kind.
spitting facts at this point. I don't know what else we can say.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
And Zellar would. Zellar would.
Hashtag Zellar Wood.
Hashtag Zellarwood. I'm starting
Okay.
the movement.
It's your campaign slogan.
Everybody, as we break the short rest, everybody give me another stealth check as you prepare to head upstream.
It's gonna be a funny roll. 21.
Here goes
That's a
Brolock.
5.
Oh,
I'm gonna use
let's-
my advantage.
Brolock rolled a
Let's roll for
21.
Okay, Timber got a 9. Okay, Timber.
I got
Huge.
a
I think that's better than
22.
last time. All right. So, okay, hang on. Brolock succeeded. Timber failed. Zellar succeeded. Luciva
21.
succeeded. Success, fail, success, success. Jeratos?
I failed.
Noka?
What roll is this? I'm sorry, I
Stealth.
completely
Stealth.
missed it. We're rolling stealth again. I have
Also-
to roll at a disadvantage, so we'll see about
Bardic.
this.
Bardic.
So 7 is my base, but I can add the bardic to it to potentially get over. What
It's a
number do I
D8.
need?
What numbers?
I'll check in a second.
You're gonna want high.
Let's
And
see.
not
Hang on. I'll
low.
tell you. The number we are looking to beat is. Come on, you bastards. Nar. Pardon me, D&D Beyond. There we go. You're looking to beat a 14?
So you need a 7 or an 8.
So I need
You
a
need-
7 or an 8. Let's see it.
I believe.
It's a 3. I thought it was an 8 at first.
Okay, we're tied. So what that means is
It means
gonna
Corbin is our tiebreaker.
Corbin!
I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna roll something here. I know
You're gonna
exactly
roll
what
for
it
the
is. We'll see
bird?
what happens. Oh, okay. All right.
If anyone's interested, Corbin rolled a nat 1.
So we're not
Corbin just
using that.
immediately goes, ah!
Okay.
We're so
Holy-
sneaky. We're such a
He's
sneaky
fully
party.
using mimicry to just be like, they're right here. They're right down here.
I hope no one sees us. That would be really bad.
Let's see. One thing as well that Brolock would no, actually. Never mind.
Actually, no.
Actually, never mind.
Go dive
the
ball
Lord has
off the cliff.
decided otherwise.
Okay.
Actually, mods, remove this guy's balls.
Make investigation checks for me.
Investigation. How about you
23.
investigate?
Okay. This is
That's a
not
five.
not super consequential, a minor detail.
Oh,
It's a
no,
smooth,
sad.
calm 5 for me as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
really
Luciva will
cute
figure it out at
line.
the very least. All right, Luciva, you compare the appearance of the Triton that was dead on top of this dwarf to the Tritons that you fought on the merchant vessel. They look different. Obviously similar, like they're blue-skinned aquatic humanoids, but it's the armor. The Tritons that were on the ship were wearing this like gleaming silver armor. This Triton was clad in a black and red chestplate with a black metal trident.
Evil Tritons wearing
Does it-
evil
does it-
Triton armor.
Yeah. Does it make it? Just looking at this armor make me think that they're not following what's the name, like Persona or something like that, the God of Construction and Guardianship.
The
Oh,
Different
that
god,
would
maybe?
be. I got it. I wrote it
Mm.
down. That would be. Persona.
Persona.
The
Yeah.
Persona, the god of
it's-
that one video game series.
You so with a 23, I'll give you this. The this one has like a sigil on the upper left shoulder that looks like it would clasp onto like a cape or something decorative for the armor, although it's not currently clasped onto anything. That you kind of compare with what you saw in some of the other Triton, and it doesn't necessarily lead you to believe that they're it's possible. What it leads you to believe is that they are attached to probably some specific faction.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like what the Knight of a Lord would wear for like a smaller feudal lord. If it's not the king, you know, knights and samurai, they have their insignias to their lord. It
Gotcha.
immediately makes you think of that.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. You guys head off into the forest. It is a long walk, during which there is a bit of liveliness to the nature around you that returns to the forest, that eases your mind just a touch as you head out until night falls and the sounds of the birds that sing in the day disappear once again. And movement in the undergrowth goes from something easily explainable to dangerous at every possible turn. As you use no light to guide you. Somebody's got dark vision, right?
Yeah, this guy.
I believe I do
Cool.
as well. Yeah.
All right.
Think
I don't
so.
think Goliaths do,
Oh, what do you know?
But-
I don't.
but that is okay because the rest of your party does. It's easy to follow them at the very least.
Yeah, no, I
There
just
are-
have my mountain-born naturally acclimate to high altitudes.
There are perfect. You are heading uphill right now.
Hey, and we're also at sea level. So
There are a couple of times where everybody hits the deck and stops because Timber goes lumbers off into the undergrowth for a second because he is a bear. But nothing attacks Timber.
Timber, come back.
Nothing attacks Timber at any point. Until it's late. Brillock is exhausted. Noga, you're exhausted from carrying.
Yeah.
Brillock. But you can see the stone dam. It's finally within eye shot. You break from the tree line, and in front of you is just kind of an open field leading uphill to this enormous dam on this cliff, overlooking the fetid swamps where you encountered the hags. Matter of fact, you swear that you might be able to see, if it were daytime, you might be able to see the hag lair from where you are. maybe. At the edge of the tree line, the river that you're following, which is, by the way, made of stone. It's got like a stone base set in the ground. It's a channel for water. It's like an aqueduct. Widens out into a much larger channel as you approach this field. And you can see stacked right at the mouth where the channel narrows are 3 eviscerated dwarven bodies,
Nice.
just leaking their blood into the water supply. Burlock does his best to quietly remove them, understanding there's nothing else he can do right now. And you break from tree cover entirely and begin to approach the dam. Thankfully, the stealth check tie played out in your favor.
I mean, there's nothing here.
Keeping a low profile. Everybody make a perception check, actually.
Perception.
Can I also? This is a good time to mention this. I'll make my perception check.
Ooh, that is a
Cool.
natural 20.
So black bears have keen smell, so they gain advantage on perception checks if they use their scent or their sense of smell. So can I have-
Absolutely. Yes.
hell yeah. Can I have? So Timber is gonna sniff for fish smell because bears love fish.
Yes.
And then he gets a +1. All right. So roll 2. 12 plus. So that's a 13 for Timber.
Okay. 13 for Timber. Noka, you had a 22, right?
23.
23,
Natural 20
Jeritos.
plus 3.
Oh, yeah. Natural 20. We'll just keep it at a natural 20. Jeritos, what you got?
14.
Okay. Zellar?
14.
Luciva?
4.
Great.
So perceptive.
Oh,
Just watching Timber.
with a natural 20.
You see all.
Your eyes have been opened. You know the past and you know the future.
Noka, you begin to lead the way. And you're kind of keeping your eyes most keenly on all of the platforms. There's like a little control house on top of the dam. The dam stretches in a couple different directions. It's quite large. There are many platforms throughout, lots of lighting at a bunch of different sections, stone lighting built in. You hear the water wheel turning how I would describe aggressively fast. And as you approach, you hear, with your keen hunter's senses, a subtle vibration throughout the entire dam. The platforms are empty. There are no workers on top of the dam right now. There is some blood, as you guys are now like up at the top of the hill, stepping onto the actual stone bridge that is the dam itself. You're looking around, and you begin to feel a little bit relaxed. Because as you begin to look around, you don't immediately see any Triton. Once again, you've approached a site of conflict. You don't see any enemies immediately, but you see traces of conflict. You don't see an amount of blood that leads you to believe that somebody is dead or died on the deck at the very least. There's actually a pretty minimal amount. There is the most in the control house on the handles that control the amount of water that flows downstream. They're cranked up. It appears to be applying a lot of pressure to the wheel connected to the control house. The water beyond the dam seems like it's churning a little bit, with the work that the dam is doing, but the dam doesn't immediately look compromised. You don't see any forced entrance or anything like that.
Just have a quick meta question about dam infrastructure. So what you're saying is that what we're looking at is the handle that is controlling the sluice gate. So it is controlling how much water is flowing through the access channel and down into to spin the turbine.
Yes, yes, that's correct. And it's all the way open right now. The turbine is spinning really fast and sending like a lot of water downstream down that narrow controlled channel. You get the sense that it shouldn't be pumping that much water out at all. You have never been up here, but it is immediately, you're like, that just doesn't, that's like an expensive sound.
That sounds like a problem. An expensive problem. We can go fix it.
Me after going over a pothole too fast. That sounds like an expensive problem I'm gonna have to deal with.
Yep. So we're gonna go into the control room then, and those bloody levers that are cranked all the way up, probably just lower those a little bit, I would say.
Okay. You lower them. Are you shutting them off, or are you just lowering them?
I'm cranking them down until the noise sounds like it's not problematic anymore. I don't want to shut off the dam necessarily.
We gotta keep some water running, but probably minimal with the contamination we got going on down there.
Cool. So we'll set it at like notch 1 or notch 2 or something.
Like 10-15%, yeah. You close them most of the way. The rumbling in the dam stops. Feels better.
So I'm guessing that natural 20 saved us from what could have been a really big problem.
Could have been a really big problem.
It smells like a flood.
You do also notice with that natural 20 that there are the water level behind the dam is pretty close to the actual like walkway of the dam itself, but the dam still has a couple ladders that go down into the water. At the top of both of those ladders are also 2 concentrated bloodstains.
Interesting. Does it look like... I guess I'm just trying to understand what happened here. I'm doing the Connor reconstructs the crime scene from Detroit
for
Become
sure.
Human. Like people died trying to get up the ladders, or people died.
Once again, with the natural 20, does not look like a lethal amount of blood. It looks like an injury, a noteworthy injury, but not like 2 liters of blood or anything like that. It's mostly like, taking a look at it as well, it's like sprays across the ground in tight arcs.
Do I get a sense of directional though? Is it people coming up the ladders or people going down them?
Connor, Noka reconstructing the crime scene. You're like down on your knees, taking a look at the top of the ladder. It looks like, with the way that the blood arcs on the ground, you're looking at it and you're like, if this was coming off the tip of a blade or a trident that was making a slashing motion in an arc, the way that the arc of blood is hitting the ground at the trail leads you to believe that somebody was injured either climbing up or going down the ladder. The attacker was facing the person who was on top of the ladder, not the other way around.
Okay. Well, we're already like, we're looking at this ladder that's going down, right? Like we're already at the top of it. Or it's my
yes. No. Okay. You are correct. You're at the top of it. The ladder descends underwater on the other side of the dam into the reservoir. The dam, for just a little bit more context, Diabolus said this a couple of sessions ago, but I will reiterate. When the Feywild portal opened, like a century ago, it brought a humongous natural cataclysmic storm with it. And this used to be the caldera of a very, very old volcano and it was completely filled in with water, and it almost destroyed the town with how much was flowing down from here. So they built this in the caldera. So when I refer to the caldera, that is what I like when I'm talking about. That's what I'm. Holy shit! What am I trying to say? When I say the word caldera, that's where all the water is being held. So the ladders descend down into the caldera.
I think I think that there's a tribe of these Tritons living in the flooded volcano caldera.
Does Noka say this out loud?
I don't think that Noka would. I don't think he wants to operate on hunches in that way. But
Okay.
and this is a very Noka thing to do, so I'm gonna need you to hold on to your butts for a second. Noka, so this ladder just goes directly into water, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Noka sees the bloodstain. He does the Connor reconstruct the crime scene bit. Everyone's kind of looking at him. The only thing you see next is Noka takes off his robe, folds it neatly on the ground beside him, and then swan dives off of the platform into the water.
And he's gone. Noka. Pitch black. You cannot tell up front. I mean, you can kind of because you just hit the water, but like you can barely see your hand in front of your face. It is so dark down here.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast. No, I'm gonna animate my shield that lasts for 1 minute, and I'm gonna cast light on it.
Okay, sweet. So the light is just kind of like slowly circling you in all directions. You're watching. You don't see the walls or the floor of this space. It's so eerie. The light casts out through murkiness. You can see where it stops. There is no detail from you to there. You feel like you're floating in space. Do you swim down, forward? Just kind of exploring the water.
Noka is headed down, but I'm gonna be wary of my breath and stuff like that.
Yes.
Noka's a pretty good swimmer after living in Cod's breath for a while.
Yes.
But
what's your constitution modifier?
+2.
So you can hold your breath for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Con modifier +1. Okay. For a minimum of 1. Okay. And I just feel the need to ask, what's everybody else doing when Noka jumps into the dam, the caldera?
Lucifer will be like also undressing and then using the bag of glamour to make it look like he's in like a bathing suit. And then
Nice.
he's just going to hit and jump in as well.
Okay. Jeritos, Zellar?
Didn't we have lips of water breathing?
We do have
Yes.
lips of water breathing. I do believe they are currently underwater.
Lucifer does have them.
I have them. I can just I can do it whenever.
That's true.
Kiss it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
Lucifer,
I'll go
you're
follow so I can kiss it. That's
Lucifer, as you're floating your animated shield, as you kind of survey the water around you, your animated shield, once you gain a purpose of direction, kind of locks in front of you and acts like a light moving forward. Just as you begin to swim and kick down, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Violently, on instinct, you whip around, and Lucifa's sitting there with a pair of lips, just like right up to your face.
All right. Noka smooches the lips and gets the water breathing.
Okay.
Can Jeritos do an acrobatics check to do a really cool flip on his way in?
I would love it if you did that.
All right. That is a 13.
Yeah, you do a cooler than average flip. Oh, that's
It's
for
not
sure.
a really cool flip, but it's definitely a flip, and most
Yeah.
people
It's a
can't do
it's-
that much.
It's a single front flip. It's just one
Single front flip. It's clean. It's really clean. You hit the water like that. You're good. It's
and
nice.
then I pop out of the water and say, oh god, what do we name him? Timber. Wait here, and then swim back down. Just plops on the side of the dam.
Oh yeah, did anyone ask What?
He's old. He's old. Let him chill.
No, I'm not swimming down there. Nope.
A dwarf
Don't
does
look at
not
me.
swim; they sink.
I'm gonna stay up here with the bear.
All right, Timber, take good care of our friend, and then just. The Timber looks over and goes at Bardock or Burdock.
Yep. Yep. That's why I like you, Timber. Zellar, you jump. Oh yeah, Zellar did bathing suit. No, Luciva did bathing suit. Zellar, you
Luciva
jumping
did
in?
bathing suit.
I wasn't gonna do this until I wanted to show someone up, so I'm gonna do a backflip into the water with acrobatics.
Unfortunately,
Go for it.
everyone else is already in the water, so there's no one for you to really impress.
So that's a 22. So I point at Timber
Smoke.
and Brulok and go, watch this.
Double backflip, hands down. You land in the water without a single drop flying out, and Timber goes. Oh. Brolak goes. Yeah.
The we like me sound effect. Oh.
Oh. They jump up and spin in a circle.
Yeah. I do also throw a bowling ball in their direction as I flip. Yeah.
Just here, nice on.
So you are all in the water. You see very clearly. Furthest in front of you all is Noka with his animated shield hovering in front of him like a beacon, shedding light down into the water. You all said you're swimming straight down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I swim straight to the right to the lips. I need to kiss those lips.
Okay. Sure, everybody kisses the water-breathing lips. They're
It's
all...
a thing of like
they're-
Adam reaching for God, but it's Luciva with the lips and Jared just
It's
Just reaching out.
deeply sensual every time.
Yep.
as a
Well,
stripper.
The mouth always uses just a little bit of tongue.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
or teeth, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
dom.
sucks on the
The mouth is
part of
dom.
The lip as you're like you're breaking away. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mouth
It's like,
is a dom.
You get the feeling that like its only instinct is to kiss, and that's all it can ever do. You know?
You guys swim down into the water. Darkness enveloping you all. You swim for a good minute. The water is murky, but there's not much detritus in it. You can see forward for the most part. Are you swimming like straight down the wall, or are you swimming outwards as well?
I would say I'm swimming outwards, kind of towards the center.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea for someone to kind of stick nearish to the wall. We don't want to completely lose track of where you are. I'm saying this as someone who has swam quite a lot, especially when you're in the dark and the water is murky. You will pop up in a place where you did not expect to be.
Sure. Okay. So, with your hand on the wall, using it as a guide, you descend. If I could have everybody make one more perception check.
All right.
Actually, I lied. I don't need that.
Ooh.
Moving my hand away.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys reach, you're swimming down for a long time. It's a very, very deep caldera. Hands tracing against the stonework behind you. You see, from the light of your animated shield, Noka, looking outwards, your eyes drift back to the wall to reorient yourself, and you see down at the bottom a gap. Just a small break in the stone. At a glance, and then a slightly longer look when it catches your attention, it does look intentional. It looks like it's part of the design. Do you swim closer to it?
Yeah.
Okay. You place your fingers around the edge, and you feel that it wraps around and then goes up onto the interior of the dam. You could theoretically, and your hand extends to a point where you kind of, if you wrap your whole arm around, your fingers touch air.
So this is gonna pop us out on the other side of the dam, is what you're
On
saying?
the inside of the dam.
I gotcha.
On the inside of the wall. The dam is 2 walls.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would imagine that I would want to do that, yeah.
Okay. Does everybody follow? You guys watch Noka. He like extends his arm around the corner of whatever gap in the wall he's found, pulls it back out, looks back at you guys, grabs the corner with both hands, and pulls himself around and disappears from view.
Steve will do the same.
Okay. Does everybody follow?
Jaratos would Jaratos give it a second. He would kind of turn just to look out into the water just to make sure that there's nothing there before going around the corner.
Sure. Give me one perception check, Jaratos.
All right.
There's just a battleship-sized barracuda just staring at you in the murk.
That's an 11. Jesus, I can't
11?
roll higher than a 7 today.
You take one last glance out into the water, seeing nothing but darkness and silt. And you pull yourself around the corner. As you all break from the water, even though you were breathing water, you take an instinctionary breath. I don't know if that's a word.
Instinctual.
Instinctual, thank you. You take an instinctual breath as you break the surface of the water.
You're taking a big stinky breath.
And much to your delight, Noka, the inside of the dam is torchlit.
Okay.
I
mean, it's probably been at least a minute at this point, so my shield is deanimated and back on me.
Okay, cool. And as you guys pop out, it's like a little service grotto. You pop out on the inside of the dam, and a path extends to your left and to your right. Which way do you go? They wrap around because the dam itself is kind of a semicircle. So they both wrap around out of vision.
Is there any
are we going
distinctions we can
stealth mode
see?
right now?
Oh wait, probably stealth mode.
Okay. So Noka is gonna do hit him with one of these two, and then make a motion that way, and then make a motion this way, and then he points at Zellar to come with him.
Okay. Do you go left or right?
We're going left.
You're going
I
left.
guess that
okay.
means we're going right.
This is gonna be interesting. We're splitting the party.
The Luciva Jaratos team up special.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I just say normally team up doesn't happen this way. I feel like, and I wanted to get a good healthy mix in.
Luciva and Zellar, we will do you guys first.
Luciva and Jaratos.
Thank you. Luciva and Jaratos, we will do you guys first.
All right.
You guys went to the right. As you carefully make your way... Did you guys roll stealth?
No, not yet.
Not
Nope.
yet.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Please.
Natural one.
I can't roll
Not
higher
natural
than a
one.
7. I can't roll higher than a 7 today.
Okay. All right.
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
All right.
The two teams break up. Luciva and Jaratos heading over to the right. At the end of the hallway, there appears to be like a metallic kind of just a wheel on the wall that you turn. It's got a couple of pipes that run up and above the stone ceiling above you. And then there is a ladder that goes up, not down, on the inside of the dam.
All right. Well, no other way to go but up. And Jeratos would just start climbing.
Sick.
I'll follow.
Hand over hand, you guys slowly ascend. The ladder leads up to a heavy metal latch. You slowly press open. It creaks loudly as you do, and as it opens all the way, it goes.
Oh, I really hope nobody heard that.
It's
I mean,
fine.
I'm
We'll be
assuming
fine.
it just echoes like boom, boom.
Oh yeah,
boom,
yeah, off
boom.
off the stone hallway of the level of the interior that's above you. Yeah.
All of a toque.
You see at the top of this hatch there are several like diver uniforms, helmets and suits. They are hung up here. You see like 7 of them are ruptured. The glass face shield is shattered on several of them. There are several puncture holes through the fabric of them. They have been ruined, which is probably why they're hung up down here.
I say ruined.
And real quick, we are going to cut over to Noka and Zelar. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
You have a bardic.
Disadvantage.
Didn't you already use the bardic for the last one?
I'm using another one.
Got it. Singing him a quick ditty.
On disadvantage, I get a 10. I'll also pop the bardic though, just in case.
Okay.
With an additional 6, that's going to bump me up to 16.
Very nice.
The stealthiest
I-
colossus.
I used my last of my camouflage ability, but it did give me 225.
Okay. Very good. So a 16 and a 25. Nice. Nice. Okay. Proceeding along the hallway to the left, you guys reach the end of the tunnel. It's just an iron gate, but it's not locked. It's got like a manual lock on both sides. Just a lever. You unlock it. You open it slowly enough that it creaks very faintly, but you're mostly able to kind of manage that.
We get on
And
our
you see-
WD-40 and we spray it on the hinges real fast so it doesn't squeak as loudly.
You see that beyond it, the surroundings, because you've reached the end of the dam and are now into the mountain, the surroundings of the dam itself go from carved stone bricks to a naturally carved stone tunnel that wraps around and begins to descend. Do you go down?
Is there like any signs of like water on the ground or something? like
Yeah,
it's been
there
used
is.
recently?
As a matter of fact, there is water on the ground.
I was about to say I'm gonna do my survival check to look for a
There is.
trail. If not,
There was water on the ground on top of the dam too, but there's always water on the ground on top of the dam. It's
Right.
more consequential here after seeing that there are no workers above deck and that there were signs of a struggle.
I don't know if I should do this solo. A duo, I should say.
can we signal for the rest of our boys? Is there a way that we could do that?
Sure.
You pull out your battle horn and give it a mighty blow, and you yell, "Upon assemble!" in the loudest voice.
Avengers.
You're gonna try to summon a horde of rats to get them.
Okay. As what would you do to signal them? I'm sorry if you
I
just
don't know.
said that.
Maybe
and I
like,
didn't
maybe
get it.
like
Just
a whistle or something like that. That's what I was thinking. What,
Just
what
like
does
a
LR think?
single.
We never really established a signal before we
No.
split.
We did not.
Okay. Regardless,
A single sharp whistle. Oh,
you guys have just finished climbing the ladder up to the second floor and are looking at some of the. There's machinery on the inside of the wall and schematics on this floor. You look down the hall and you immediately see there's like a cork board and a couple lockers on this floor. The corkboard has had several papers that were tacked to it ripped from it and are currently on the ground, soaked in water. There are larger blueprints and schematics that have been pinned to it that seem like they were too large for it in the first place. The lockers are opened and rifled through. There's also a desk like between the lockers and the corkboard, and the drawers have all been pulled out and overturned. And I hate the page just got up, but it's okay. Because as soon as the two of you've just popped out of the top of the ladder, you've climbed to the top. As soon as the two of you hear this whistle, you turn. And you can see in the corner of the hallway, behind where you emerged from the ladder, are two shore stalkers. These Triton clad in black and red armor. And nets are loosed in both of your directions. I already rolled. Both of them have hit with a 21 and a 23. And what that means is that the two of you are immediately restrained.
We're fine.
As the weighted net falls around you, fish hooks woven into the netting sink into your skin. And the net falls around you. Your movement speed becomes 0. You take... I need damage dice.
27 points of damage each.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry,
That's too many
Jericho.
dice.
We got
That's
this.
too many dice.
I got something in my bag of
Let's
tricks for
see.
this.
It is...
77 quadrillion damage.
I now have to roll 7d6s.
It is... I just need a fucking D4. It is a combination of fishhooks and urchin spines.
Oh, yummy.
Let's see. That is 5 points of piercing damage, plus 9 points of poison damage. And then they rush up to stab you with their tridents as well.
Oh my god.
So you said it's 5 points of piercing and then 7
9
points?
9 points of poison.
Jesus Christ, Leah, dude.
So let's see. What's your AC?
And I'm guessing
Jericho?
this is all surprise, right? This is all
The net is surprise, so I rolled those with
Okay.
advantage. These
My
melee attacks
AC
do
's
not have advantage.
cool. My AC is 17.
Okay. Yes, Luciva?
Question: I cannot be surprised.
Yeah,
well then
Luciva
let me
can't be
just
surprised.
let me just roll a single regular attack against you for the net. That's a natural 17.
Yeah, it's fine.
So 22. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Already been reduced to half hit points.
Yeah.
So attacks against you guys do have advantage while you're in the net. So that was, hang on, for Geratos, that was a 13, so that didn't hit you. Rolling with advantage. Same number, so 13 total. Luciva, I rolled a 12 for you. That's a natural 1. Oh my fucking god. So they net you guys, rush up with tridents, and reach out to stab at you with the tridents. Yeah, literally. You move around in the net. The barbs and fish hooks sink deeper into your skin as you do, and these Triton are now standing over top of you. Let's see. You, Noka and Zellar, you guys do immediately hear the two of them cry out as they are hooked. You can begin to rush back down the hallway, but the next round is just going to be Luciva and Geratos.
Yep,
Over here
I'm
is,
taking
We've
that.
been catfished.
And we're gonna
I'm
do
thinking that
we're gonna
sprint
do
action, and we're gonna try to end up there as fast as
yeah.
possible.
We're gonna do Theater of the Mind because it's just a 2v2 right now.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and get initiative real quick from Luciva and Geratos.
Very cool. I'm going to immediately use Uncanny Metabolism
Okay.
Since we are rolling initiative, so
Yep.
I will regain 1d8 plus 6 HP.
Okay, nice.
So I'll go ahead and do that. So 1d8, and I'll add 6 to whatever I roll. That is 10 HP. Okay. Cool. So I will
Very
go ahead
nice.
and recover 10.
Okay.
And then I would
good.
also recover focus points, but I don't have any. Or I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
expense.
already full.
Yeah.
I'm already full. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I will roll initiative.
What'd you get, Paige?
8.
Okay.
Ooh. This actually might work out in our favor. This could work out in our favor.
This could. Yeah.
I can get us out of these. I can get us out of these fish hooks.
Okay, cool. I got a 7 for initiative.
Okay, so we have Luciva, Geratos,
Man.
And
does
then-
have 9.
we will have Noka and Zella roll initiative when they arrive. Okay.
Yeah,
The Tritons just went, so it's Luciva's turn.
Luciva's gonna reach through the net, grab Geratos, be like, we're going for a ride, and then I'm gonna thunder step both of us to I'd say 20 feet behind them. They need to make con saves.
So they are pretty much, there's 5 feet of space behind them. There's the whole hallway in front of you that you can teleport to.
Okay, then we'll do 20 feet away from him. Just
20
that
feet
way-
away from him, down the hallway.
Just
You
that
got
way
it.
Geratos can get in range in his turn.
Yeah.
And I'm not directly on them.
Okay. Con saves.
Yep. DC
One success,
16.
1 success, 1 failure.
Alright. That's going to be 15 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Half for success.
Okay.
Boom. Con save. Make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right, perfect. Geratos, you're up.
Oh, okay. Are we still
You're 20 feet
restrained?
down the hallway. No, you've teleported out of the nets.
Oh, cool. Geratos is pissed. Geratos will just sprint at full speed toward one of the Triton, sword drawn, ready at the ready.
Yep.
He will not use his tattoos. He wants to save those. But as he's running, without any pomp or circumstance, his astral arms will just explode behind him.
Yep.
As he gets like within 10 feet.
Right,
so that
right.
the
I'll
effect
make.
goes
What
off.
is it? A wisdom save?
It is I believe summon Dex. It's a Dex save.
If it's a dex save, what's the DC?
15.
I have 1 success, 1 fail again. Same
Sick.
guess.
Okay, so the one that fails will immediately take. We'll take 6 force damage.
Okay, nice.
Very cool.
And you are able to close the gap, no problemo. Bonus action, summon the arms. The one who's looking the most hurt is the one who speared you, or netted you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make an unarmed strike with my arms of the astral self.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and roll to hit. 15?
15 does hit.
Sick. Okay. Sick. I'll just go ahead and use it, and I'll just go ahead and make one quick unarmed strike. So that is going to be 8 damage. Oh no, yes, because I think the passive. Let me check my tattoo, because I forgot what if the tattoo is always +1 damage.
It is always +1.
Okay, so it's 9 force damage.
Okay, nice.
Okay. And
Still
then,
alive, although he's critically wounded.
Sick. So I'm gonna do one more. Just one more unarmed attack.
Okay.
And that is 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Definitely.
Very cool. And then that's 14 damage.
That'll do it. That'll kill him.
All right.
You
So
rush sprinting down the hallway.
yeah, as he runs, just again, just the 2 arms just explode out of him. Both of them immediately, and like the quickest combo ever. Just a quick like a jab and a hook, and then on the hook, the force of the thing just launches the thing into the wall next to his friend. And Geratos's gaze is just locked into the living one.
Okay. And then Noka and Zellar dash, sprinting down the hallway. They will make it at the top of the next round. That brings us to the surviving Triton's turn. Yeah, he's gonna swing at you twice with his Urchin Spine short sword.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 16 to hit. I don't remember if that hits or not.
That does not hit.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
That does. Jeez. So that's a crit.
Okay. Okay. So he misses with the first swing. You duck, and on your way back up, he just catches you, like, slicing clean across your stomach. At first, it only does 5 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And
Can I use my reaction?
Yeah.
I would like to deflect that attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use 1d10. It is 1d10 plus 9. Why is it plus 9? Jesus Christ. Okay.
1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level.
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
I'm not done with the damage, just so you know.
Yeah.
5. Oh wait. 5. So it's actually 7 because I crit. 7 piercing
Sick.
damage, and then this is the poison damage. Fuck. Okay. 22 points of poison damage. 11
Okay, so
on 3d6.
I would take nothing from the piercing, but I would still take the poison damage since it was a successful attack. So I would take, what is that, 25 you said?
22 poison.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they hurt. The poison on their short swords is no joke.
It really isn't. So what if you go ahead and use one focus point, and I'll let him taste his own poison? Because I did successfully reduce all of the piercing damage, which does mean my deflect attack then activates.
Let me see. This is a good question because it has to do with
Yeah, because I
total
technically-
damage. Because I think it says it. Does it say once you reduce the piercing damage to 0?
It just says the damage, and it just says that I can only do this if it includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
I'm reading it.
So I don't really know how that would function in this case, because I would have, because it doesn't remove any damage from the poison damage. It would just be the slashing.
You can take a reaction if you reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10
cool. So
plus
then I
9.
wouldn't be able to do
So
that.
that does include the poison damage, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
which wouldn't even apply because I can't reduce poison damage. That's weird. That's weird how that's worded. But okay, I will just,
Because it's if the attack includes piercing, you can do it, but you have to reduce the attack's total damage to 0.
yeah.
Because wait.
Because I can't deflect poison. I can't deflect. I can't be like.
wait.
I can't say no to poison.
Wait.
Because is the poison a bonus effect to the sword's normal slashing damage, or is it just already?
It's a
incorporated
bonus.
As a...
It's
Okay.
the sword itself is like the spines on the sword are poison.
Okay.
Sorry guys. Hang on.
I'm not trying to rules lawyer.
You can take a
I don't really
reaction.
know how to
So no, you can reduce the poison damage as well.
It does. Okay, so then I would. Only
You can reduce the
really
attack's
then-
total damage, not just piercing.
Then I need to reduce an additional 4, so I'm actually at 10 HP.
Nice.
Okay, but then I can't redirect the attack. I just deflect
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Jesus, that hurt.
All right.
That hurt a lot.
Cool. Yeah, natural 20. Yeah. Okay, that's his. He's gonna take. Oh, he can't. I mean. Yeah. He's gonna take the disengage action and climb down the ladder.
Can you
He's gonna take
He already attacked.
Yep. Nimble escape. Nimble escape. He can take the disengage or
escape.
hide action as a bonus action on each of its turns.
Got it.
Disengage, slides down the ladder, turns around. Noka and Zellar. At which point, two of you roll initiative just to see which one of you two goes first.
Okay.
Initiative of 4.
14.
14 Zellar. What do? This Triton drops in front of you, turns concerned immediately.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and rip a. Do I have enough slots for this one? I'll check.
How many slots do I
It's
have?
Christmas,
Big
why not?
slots.
So I will go in for a True Strike short sword
Okay.
attack. So this is going to roll with +4, but there will be an additional +3 because of my spell attack modifier being used.
So
Correct.
it is your. Why is it +4? Wait, proficiency bonus.
That's my default on to hit.
So it's going to be different because your default is incorporating your primary attack modifier, which is
Yes.
either dexterity or strength. True Strike completely replaces it, doesn't add on top of it.
But it uses my spell attack instead, correct?
Yes.
So I'm just saying it's a +4. So my spell attack
Instead
is a
of +3.
+7. So the total is a +7. I'm saying what is rolled there is a 21, but you add 3 to that to adjust to my spell attack modifier.
You are so right, bestie. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So 24 to hit.
Yes, 24 hits.
Okay, and I'm also going to burn one of my Bardics too. If I can actually find the class feature on the list. Psychic Blades. as well,
Yes.
so there'll be an extra 3d6 on top of
Yes.
8.
Beautiful.
Let's see. So that'll be 8 plus 10. So 18 total in that attack.
18 total damage. Very good. Very good. What's this at? Okay, nice. Huge.
And then I think I'm chilling beyond that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You rush forward, the sword drags across it. There's a flash of radiant light. You watch as the veins leading up to its neck and its face flash purple as if it's just been struck by lightning. Noka.
Yeah. Let's hit him with that primal savagery.
Sick.
So I'm gonna run up to the one that Zellar did not just mess up.
He's the last one. Jeritos killed the other one.
Oh, sweet.
It's
Okay,
just the two
cool.
of them.
So Mortal Kombat style, gonna hit him with the finish him. And try to basically take my unoccupied arm and extending it with my fingers out like bear claws, like grab his face like that.
Yeah.
Hits on a 25? Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, its AC is 26.
That's so tough. Sorry.
That's a bummer.
But my 24 to hit still worked last turn.
That's
It's
because
gonna
he's
be
strike.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
2d8 acid damage,
Nice.
which is only gonna take 5 of, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I said 2d8. It's 2d10, and I managed to roll 5. So
Big
Away.
5.
Big 5.
Cool. And I did things slightly out of order there, Paige. Forgive me. But it is now Luciva's turn. You, having watched this thing just slide down the ladder, you look down. You see Zellar rush in and dash his blade across its form. Noka runs in and, like, reaches out his hand, grabs its face, and just pins its face against the back stone wall. It is your turn.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna get away! And then Eldritch Blast just flies past down this thing.
The killer is escaping.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 8 points of damage for the first beam if he's still
Cool.
standing.
Still standing.
All right, and that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is 11 points of damage as well.
That does it. You're holding its face against the stone, Noka. You feel it struggling. It's getting ready to slash out at you with its short sword. And then you see, like, through its chest, one beam, its body bucks through its head, a second beam, and it just goes limp. You release your hand and it just slumps to the ground.
you know that was awesome, but it did not feel good.
You look at these two dead Triton, the progress you've made down into the dam so far, and you wonder if closing those sluice gates perhaps alerted creatures deeper within to your presence.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Knowing that there are deeper tunnels to explore here, you brace yourselves and prepare to move forward as a group. There were also a couple of things upstairs that were left out by these two shore stalkers that seemed to have torn that chamber apart, looking for something or perhaps studying something. Who knows? Figure all of that out next time on Casters and Blasters. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Everybody who tuned in for the stream, was here for the stream, or is watching this VOD back on YouTube. We love you very much. We hope everybody has a great night, and we will see you guys next Wednesday. Real quick, everybody say thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Liam. Love you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
Bye.